fly away and feel free if I could flee from winter here. That feel good. That feel good. Baby. That feel good.
Oh yeah, let's do it. All right, what's going on? I don't like that. What's up with that? What's up with that? You guys can barely see my heinies. There we go. My heinies available. What's going on, everybody? So good to see you. So good to have you here. So good to be boogieing partying with you. Today we are going to be trying to go for this little Frokester, this little Froakie, this Froakie. We're gonna get this Froker before the night is over. It will Froak, or it won't. We got 3 outbreaks with 60 KOs that we are going to be getting into and doing. Do not forget to like the stream. Do not forget to vote in the poll. Do not forget to just rock and roll and kick some ass and take some names, y'all. It's Saturday night and we're having a good time. I'm here. And I'm ready to party. Are you ready to party? I'm ready to party. So, what do we got to think about, y'all? What do we got to think about? What do we got to put together? What do we got to put together? I think the first thing you got to do is say hello to all the people. Ice Type, always a pleasure to have you. Decidueye coming in trying to steal the like goal, but baby, we know it's already there. Gym Leader Hassan, my brother and Oink. May Oink be with you. Prayer Media, America's Next Top Mod, Meowski. That's a new name. Meowski, welcome. Haven't seen you. I like that you're here. Hylian Seaside, how we doing? Blubby, your phone died. Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. Joe, good to see you. Satan, get behind me. And Asadu, what's up, AMC? All right, y'all, let's get it rock and rolling. Kicking some booty. All right, so we're looking for a couple different things. We have a slack off outbreak. Oh man, these things look purple on my screen, but I don't think that it is. Are you purple? No. Okay, I'll know when it's purple. It's nighttime, so... All right, so we got eggs that we're hatching. We got outbreaks that we're going to. What I've found about this outbreak is there's not a whole lot of the spawns. So what you got to do is you got to wait, and then you got to get to about here and then look down, and that's where a lot of the spawns tend to be. So we'll be doing that. But yeah, we'll make this happen. We'll make this happen. Is the shiny purple? The shiny is purple. The shiny is purple. So we will be going for it, and we will notice it. Because like in the dark, those kind of look purple, but let's be honest, y'all. See, so you can see the ones down there. So there's not a whole lot of spawns, which I kind of like. It makes this one a little bit tougher, which is good. Which is good. Super good. Super duper exciting, y'all. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this ish. We're gonna get this ish done. All right, let's hatch some eggies. All right, so we're at 395. I have a lot of eggs on deck. We stopped at 365 on Wednesday stream, and then I hatched an additional 30 just because I felt like it. So, yeah. Ooh. Tonight we are having a nice jam stand raspberry Berliner Weisse. It's quite good. Yeah, the shinies for the Evos are going to be hard to find, so I'm going to try and see if we can get 3 out of this. I might even pop a sandwich, but I don't really want to waste the sandwich ingredients. I have 60 KO'd. I actually have 75 KO'd because I'm paranoid that I didn't KO enough, so... yeah, we'll get that done. There's a Raz Wheat. Love a good Raz Wheat. Joe's lurking. Thanks for the lurks, buddy. Oop, I'm in the wrong spot. There's some good Pokemon here, though. There's none that are going to, like, just come and attack me, which is very nice. Makes my life a lot easier. How's your day been? It's been good. A lot of, did a lot of cooking and baking today. So cooking and baking is always a good way to spend a day. So we get a lot of that done. And now, Mrs. Shinies is out at a friend's for a birthday party, and I am left to my own devices all evening, which my device of choice is the Nintendo Switch and a nice Berliner Weisse. And that's it, baby. That's it. How are you doing? Mrs. Ed friends, so same. Nice. Love to see it. You love to see it. I feel like my viewers are reporting incorrectly, because I have more people chatting than what it's saying are actively here, which is kind of an interesting thing. Like, it says 0 people are here, but there were people that were literally just chatting. So to anyone who's not here, good to not see you. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense, because there were people actively just chatting. All right, so our first 5 of the evening, bringing us to 400. Nothing doing there. But we'll get rid of them. Checked out a caterer today. Very expensive. Yeah, I don't know what the breakdown would be, but I think if you can get out caterer, oh, I don't know, somewhere between like 90 to 100 a plate before taxes, you're probably in pretty good shape. 70 to 100 is probably a fair range, honestly. There's some good caterers that can do it for 70. I just didn't manage to find one. Not to mention Canadian dollars just like way higher, so... but yeah, man, date, venue, caterer, and really date, venue, caterer, and photographer. Once you have those done, you can kind of take a step back and breathe a little bit, is what everybody told us. And so luckily we got the big 4 finished. Yeah, Canadian conversion, I don't know what it's going to end up being, but I think we have ours at 80 a plate, but after taxes and stuff, I think it'll end up being, I don't know, right around 100 a plate, I think, which isn't too bad. I'm going to leave and come back on a different account. All right, Seaside, just let me know when you're back in. Let me know who you are. Just got a little bonus action tonight. A little bonus hunt. A bonus hunt. Yeah, but see, there's just not many Slackoths. So hopefully we'll find one. Because like I said, I got 2 others. So I have a Swablu and I have a Tatsugiri. And the Swablu is actually kind of interesting because when I was knocking out my 60, I managed to get one. So, so that was kind of cool. And now I just want to finish the line. So I'd like to get another one to get the Altaria and then be finished with it all. So, all in all, not too bad. I could get Canadian 25 a plate, and that seemed expensive. The food would be bad, man. I don't. Oh, drop my phone. I don't know what you're going for though. So, Mewtwo, welcome back. Yeah, I don't know what kind of vibe you're going for. Like for us, the food was the most important thing, so I think we're gonna cut some corners on some other stuff just to make sure that everybody just really enjoys the food. Because we've been to so many weddings where the food's just kind of meh, and like that's the thing I remember the most is the food. So I'm guessing there's other people who kind of feel the same way, so we want to just treat them to a nice meal. And we also kind of realized that since I'm American and she's Canadian, and it'll be probably the first and only time that our families will really ever be together. So, let's see. Oops. It doesn't look purple. Alright, we're good. So yeah. Spend a little bit more, have everybody in the same place for the first time, and yeah. Daddykins McBurger King. That's Seaside. Welcome back in, Daddykins McBurger King. What an adventure this is going to be. Take a drink of water. Take a drink of water. No, sir. I have other plans tonight. But maybe I'll have some water. I'm still hydrating. There's water and things. Water exists. I think I have 2 eggs left. No, I have no eggs left. All right, up to 405. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Blah-da-da-da-da-da. I'd like to send a quick thank you to everyone who's spending their Saturday night here. You could be doing anything. You could be making popcorn, you could be making grilled cheese sandwiches, you could be watching the movie The Fantastic Mr. Fox, but instead you're choosing to hang out and spend some time with the fantastic Mr. Shinies. And to me, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. A couple Slackoths. I forget what the middle evolution is. I know it's Slackoth, Slacking, and is it Vigoroth? Is that the name of it? Is it Vigoroth? Is that the evolution? A nice Zangoose would be kind of cool too. I wouldn't be mad about a random Zangoose popping up here and there. Vigoroth, gotcha. Yeah. So like 2 of them are really lazy and 1 of them is like full of energy. Is that kind of the lore behind those? Because that's kind of fun. I dig it. Streams always make me smile, so I like spending my day here. Well, let me tell you something. My streams always make me smile, and that's why I like to do them. So I'm glad that we're on the same page. I hope that you can continue to come back and keep hanging out. I was looking at some projections for my channel today because I like to analyze the data and I like to look at the numbers, and the projections say that by my start date, so I started on May 17th, 2021, that by my start date, I should have 1.6 thousand subscribers, 1,600 subs. Not that the sub count matters a whole lot to me, like obviously it does, but the way that I look at it is the more subs that I have, the more people who could potentially enjoy the stream, and the more people that enjoy the stream continue to come back and continue to hang out, and then we just grow this community. And that's kind of what I'm doing this for, is just a little bit of a hobby, a little bit of growing the stream. So it's nice to know that that's kind of where my projections are at. So we'll see how accurate it is. We'll see how accurate it is. Now, obviously, I don't have memberships or anything yet. I'm still working on making that happen. So if you're bored at night and you're like, hey, I'm going to toss a shiny stream on YouTube and just fall asleep and just let it run with no volume, be my guest. We need just under 700 hours left of view time. So it sounds like a lot, but realistically, if I have good streams, it should only be about 20 more. It should only be about 20 more 3-hour streams. So, but that includes pretty high viewership for those 20 streams. So, you know, you give some, you take some, you win some, you lose some. It's the facts. That's the facts of life, baby, and that's what we're going to try and do. Try and get it done. I knew there was a Mankey here, and I don't like that. Just kill the Mankey. Oh, that's going to level up these Pokemon. Well, it might not level them up, but we'll see. We'll see. It's kind of nice every now and again to KO one so I can see how much I have left to go. As in, I have 1 egg. All right, this brings us to 410. So this will be egg number 410 on the nose. 410. Is it shiny? No one knows. Except the egg. I think you're doing a great job. Your streams are super engaging. Well, thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. I got to get over to Twitch. I haven't been on Twitch in a long time. I actually did a shiny race once against a Twitch PokeTuber, and it was a lot of fun. His name is, he still comes around every now and again, Papa Diener. He started doing some YouTube stuff as well. But, yeah, he's a nice guy. We met on TikTok, and then I challenged him to a shiny race, and then we did it, and it was fun. So, yeah, it was cool. It was fun doing something cross-platform. Like, the YouTube guys went over to Twitch for a bit. The Twitch guys came over to YouTube for a bit. So, got to get a little bit of cross-platform engagement, and I thought that was fun. Thought it was fun to kind of combine the two worlds and just, you know, turn it into a spectacle. He's a good dude. He's got a mustache like you've never seen before. Rocks and rolls. And he gets some good shinies, man. He gets some real good shinies. Got his 3-segment to Dunsparce and I think 19, something like that. Just lucky. I used to sort of watch Twitch. It's been fun sitting in YouTube streams. Yeah, YouTube, Twitch, I think, like, paved the way, but YouTube is just making it a little bit more, I guess, lucrative for creators. Mind if I play my bowling game while watching? I'd be offended if you didn't, buddy. Not to mention, I would never know. If you didn't say that you were going to play your bowling game, I'd have no idea, baby. And that's beautiful. Man, I think we got to drive the Slaking spawns with a sandwich, because, like, I'm right on top of this outbreak, and if you go over here, it's water. I guess 1 spawns, but, like, they don't spawn very often at all, do they? And that's okay. Do ba da 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 da. Oh, Oh, barnacles. Man, this thing is just not... I guess if I just kind of stay in this area, they seem to pop up, though. Right? Like, if I'm just hovering around, if I'm going on my hover around, they seem to stay. Did anybody see the Miraidon and Koraidon statues that were announced by the Pokemon Center today? They are super fancy. Like 300, I think 300 Canadian or 400 Canadian. These gorgeous metallic statues. It's pretty cool. The ones coming out of the books, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. They're releasing these, like, I'm not even kidding when I say like $300 or $400 statues of Miraidon and Koraidon, and they're metal coming out of a book, and it's just, it looks really cool. Like, they're super, super nice. But, yeah. That's basically it. I got an email this morning from them. And I'm like, how much do you think that I make that I can just spend $400 on a statue? I would get sick to my stomach. Like, I would not sleep for evenings knowing that I spent that much money on a Hitmon statue. Unless it was like a pay-to-win shiny charm, no chance. Viper. People do take loans on stuff like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I guess if you can afford it, whatever, but like, imagine paying interest on a... Is that a shiny? No, it's not. It was not. No, it's not. How on earth do you even transfer the statue to your house? Well, it's like this big. Like, it's only like, probably that. So I would assume just in a box, and you just carry it. Yeah, like, it's not like a... It's like a $400 12-inch statue. It is certainly not worth my $400. Shoot, like, I spent $1,600 on a TV, and I almost threw up. Like, I just can't spend... I don't like spending money. I thought it was like those 8-foot statues. No, if it was 5 foot tall... then I think the 400 price tag becomes a little bit more realistic. It's now a matter of practicality. You know what I mean? It's like the throne from Game of Thrones, right? You can buy a replica Iron Throne, and I think it's like $3,000, but it is literally a replica. They had it on an episode of Parks and Recreation. And like, to me, that's worth a couple $1,000s. I would love that for my desk chair. Imagine getting on a meeting. It's like gambling or smoking. People are addicted to collecting for their hobbies no matter what. Well, I mean, I understand it with, like, the shiny hunting side of things. Because, like, I enjoy it. But, like, if someone came up to me today and they were like, hey, Nick, no more shiny hunting ever again. You have to figure out something else for your YouTube channel or just shut it down. I'd be like, all right, cool, I guess. I'd be like, I don't know who you are and why you're telling me how to live my life. But if you really mean it, then I'll figure out something else. But there are some people who shiny hunt who are, like, addicted to it. And I get it, it's kind of like a scratch lotto ticket, right? Only you can't win money, you can just win pixelated things. Never seen Game of Thrones? It's good. It's good. At one point it was great, and then it just got downgraded kind of to good. But at one point it was great, and don't let anyone tell you, because at one point it was great. That's why I'm hoping with The Last of Us, which I currently think is going to end up being the single greatest television show of all time. I hope that they know when to call it quits. All the best shows knew when to call it quits. Breaking Bad, they knew when to stop. And they stopped. The Office, I can't say they knew when to stop. Because they kept going. They could have stopped, but they didn't. Parks and Rec, they knew when to stop. And they stopped. Now, some people would say that they kept going. But I kind of look at Parks and Rec a little bit differently. I look at it as though, if anyone who's seen it, I look at it as though it ends in season 6. And season 7 was just a bonus that we got. Just like extra content. Like, because it takes place 3 years in the future. So you have to assume it's canon, but you also could like take a pause on that if you wanted to. I haven't seen The Last of Us yet. Is it really that good? I think it's absolutely exceptional. I think it is some of the like most brilliant cinematography. I think it's absolutely beautiful story writing. I think that it's a benefit or a healthy blend of like scary and Wholesome. Amy Princess Pink just sliding on in. Amy, good to see you. How are things going? Feeling good? Feeling good today? Having a good day? Pedro Pascal is amazing. Bella Ramsey is unbelievably talented, and I know there's people out there who disagree with her as the pick for Ellie. I think she is perfect for Ellie. Nick Offerman possibly delivered performance of the year. Firmly believe that he will get an Emmy for best performance or whatever they give. I mean, it was just exceptional acting. Man. Pixel, I don't know what else to tell you other than it is that good. It is that good. Feeling good though. I have forgotten to get bin lighter for my soda can bin. What? Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I don't know why that was so difficult for me to understand. Oh my god, you naughty devil, naughty 6IV. I have so many rejects. I gotta give them away, or just get rid of them. I guess what does it matter? Yeah, episode 3 will upset a lot of people if it hasn't already, and for some reason that just brings me joy. Just knowing that people get bothered by little things. I don't know, there's something about it that just makes my heart feel warm. Something about other people being upset and uncomfortable really just brings me to this place of joy and tranquility and peace. Especially when I don't cause it. The animation of Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution was really weird, though I haven't seen that, I don't think. I've seen Pokemon 2000 and Pokemon the movie. I actually have them in a steelbook. Ice Cream, Animal Crossing, a shiny stream. Don't mind if I do. Amber. Oh, you know, we were just... there's one more thing that you could do. There's one more thing that you could do, though. You got Ice Cream. You got Animal Crossing. You have a shiny stream. Just saying. I don't know. There's probably something else that you could do. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure there's got to be something, right? No! No! Why? I'm like not even... I had one hand on the controller. My goodness. My goodness. Project, you got all of the shiny Violet Paradox Pokemon. Look at you, you animal. You absolute savage, you absolute stud, you absolute legend. Congratulations. I still don't have them. Oh, glass of milk. Yes, get your glass of milk. Very important. Very important. See, under this tree, that's going to drive me crazy, but I think I'll notice it when it's actually purple. 710 split, get out of it. Get out of it. Reset the game. Little sleepy sloths. I know they're just little sleepy sloths just sleeping everywhere. Slinking everywhere. Slinking all over the place. Iron Moth took 2 hours. I did 2 Iron Moth sandwiches and said I'm done with this. So I got to go back to it when I have more patience. When I'm a more patient man. But I was not a patient man when I was trying that. It was annoying the heck out of me. I tried something else on my... setup for my OBS. Because how I used to run it was I had my game over here, and I had my computer over here. And I would play the game, and then OBS was going, but the problem was problem was that I wasn't able to see, like, my viewer count or my likes, and as much as I say it's not important to me, I think that we gotta be realistic when I say it certainly is. So, yeah. Yeah. So now I had to change it. That's why we were a little late on stream, but actually we were a little early on stream. I was going to start at 8:45, and I actually kicked things off at like 8:30, so bonus 15 minutes. What time did I actually kick things off? Yeah, about 8:30 or so. Oh, Amber. Amber, how's Dorian? What's he doing? Actually, you know what? No. How are you? I don't care about Dorian. I do. I love him. But how are you? How's things going? How's life? Fave Shiny, no 3 seconds. Dragonite, what's going on, man? Good to see you. What kind of music were you listening to? I'm assuming Imagine Dragonites. AMC, what was your thing? It said Favorite shiny, no thinking, 3 seconds. Ludicolo. If only there was this many Slackoth in the game, that's what I'm saying. But that's why I'm doing this outbreak, is because I think it's going to be actually beneficial. Froakie's still waking up to disappointment. I know. What a guy. He just, like, literally gets out of bed and just says, you know what, I'm done with this day. I'm over this. I'm over what Nick's putting me through right now. Ludicolo, I just think, is such a goofy Pokemon, but such a great shiny. No, it's actually a Japanese song. Oh. I don't know how to say Imagine Dragons in Japanese, or else I would have said that. Every Froakie... Yes, it is. It's probably because it knows about the high surveillance Chinese spy balloon. High altitude surveillance... High altitude Chinese surveillance balloon, something like that. I don't know. Apparently China's flying balloons over the US. How about that? How wild is that? Just balloons. We're in an age of using balloons. What year is it? 1922? Come on, y'all. Get drones. Do it the right way. I saw a funny comment on Reddit. It was like, good night table, good night moon, good night high altitude Chinese surveillance balloon. And it just cracked me up. Razzie, what's going on, buddy? How are you? This one is going to be so not fun to find. Thought it was just a weather balloon. That's what they say it is, but why would we shoot down a weather balloon? I don't know. It's dust. I'm doing the best I can. Going to see my tomorrow, so I had a lot to do before going to bed early. Definitely hanging in there. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Sounds like you have a very busy couple days. To be honest, we never expected a balloon. That's true. That's true. If they're trying to hit us with something we never saw coming, it would in fact be the balloon. Ongo Gablogian, Art Collector. Charmed, I'm sure. Balloon was not on my 2023 bingo. You know, we used to have a Deadpool when I worked at the bank that I used to work at. It was a celebrity Deadpool. What's up, Decidueye? How we doing, buddy? And I won $500 because I predicted Tom Petty would die in whatever year Tom Petty died. I don't know why. He was my, like, underdog pick, which had the highest odds. And I was like, Tom Petty's not that old, but he has lived a pretty rough life and did a lot of drugs. And I'm like, so I think there's a chance that he could just kick it. And he did. And it was wild. And then the Queen was obviously a no-go. Lowest odds was like Betty White, which, I mean, obviously, I don't work there anymore. But if I did, she's like a dead ringer. But you're not going to make that much money off of her. But yeah, Tom Petty won me $500. Pretty kind of good. Pretty kind of good. There's a balloon, I'm running out of the building. What if there were 99 Luft balloons? What would you do then? She just got out of the hospital. Amber, I feel like an idiot for not even knowing that your mom was in the hospital, but I'm glad to hear that she's out of the hospital. I got 2 shiny Pokemon today. What is a Luft balloon? Well, back in the day, there were actually 99 Luft balloons floating in the summer sky. Probably cry. I have a really bad fear of them. You have a fear of balloons? I think we should double click into that a little bit because I don't know if I've ever met someone. What is it about balloons that scare you? What is it about balloons that strike fear into you? Razzie, favorite show, go. Razzie, favorite show, go. The Office, that's a good call. Isn't depression just another word for being bummed out all the time? Dwight! Fear of balloons? Oh my god, stop doing this. Stop. Stop it. My mom's not doing well. That's why we're going to see her for her birthday tomorrow. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm so sorry to hear that, Amber. I hope everything is okay there. Or at least I hope tomorrow is just an enjoyable day for everybody. But I'm very sorry to hear that. That is not... I'm sure not easy to deal with. So hopefully the ice cream, the Animal Crossing, and the me, and your wonderful husband make it all a little bit easier. You ignorant butt. Dexter? I've never seen Dexter, but people tell me I'd like Dexter. I had someone once tell me that I am Dexter, and I said, that sounds kind of insulting. Like, at its core, that sounds like not a nice compliment. But, I don't know. I'm also going for a birthday party tomorrow. I hope your mom has a speedy recovery. Alright, here we go. I thought I saw something that looked a little different over to the right, but we'll see. We shall see. Any show with Danny DeVito or Jack Black is a good show. This is true. Always Sunny in Philadelphia is top tier. I don't know how many shows Jack Black is in. Thought I saw a shiny or a Pokemon over this way, but it looks... Oh no, it's just a regular... Right? Is that a regular Shroomish? Yeah, it's just a regular Shroomish. My friend and I are watching an anime musical. Interesting. Is it called Shrek the Musical, but like an anime version of it? What's up, Caleb? How we doing, buddy? Good to see you. Caleb used to be here every stream, and now he ditches me for Eevee Queen, which I understand. I must find the bird. What bird? She doesn't know Dorian's coming with us this time, so I'm hoping we surprise her. Well, that's awesome. The other day, Dorian was mentioned going to see his mother-in-law, and I was making a joke about how he loves his mother-in-law, but it's actually from a TV show, but now I realize that that was in bad taste, so next time I see him, I'm going to apologize. Given I didn't know what was going on, I probably should not just make references to shows that talk about mother-in-laws. Daddy Kinswick Burger King. I finished Resident Evil 0 recently. It was awesome. Yeah? Resident Evil freaks me out. Why are we talking about Hurricane? We're talking about Hurricane. Like the song by 30 Seconds to Mars? Do I have Shiny Charm? Baby, I am the Shiny Charm. You don't need the Shiny Charm when you're me. It just comes right to you. I am all of the charm. You didn't know, and it's okay. I know. But, here's the deal. I gotta stop making references to the show I think you should leave. Resident Zero. Oh. I thought it was Resident Evil 0. I don't know much. I don't know much about anime. What I know about is nothing. I'm like the Jon Snow of Pokemon streamers. Hurricane Dorian, the hurricane killed almost all the fish in my pond. No, we're talking about Hurricane Dorian, the Dysart. Oh, but yes, I do have the Shiny Charm. Yeah, even though I was just being completely a jokester there, I do in fact have it. It's a good thing I helped you out there. I know I could have continued to just be embarrassed, completely ass out on that one, but that's okay. We're here. We're making it through, y'all. You miss Chem Nation streams, but he always streams when you're too busy or you're not able to do things. Here's the thing about Chem Nation. He is one of the fortunate ones in life because he gets to do this as like his job. Like, he does this. I have to work all day, every day, and then I have to find time to stream, and then I have to find time to hang out with my buddies, and I have to find time, number one, to prioritize Missy Shinies above all. Chem gets to do this for his job, and then gets to hang out with his kids and his wife, and work on stuff. Like, Chem works very, very hard, but I'm certainly jealous of what he gets to do. I remember over Christmas... Not to talk about Chem Nation, but over Christmas, Chem was saying that he didn't get a chance to stream because he was with his family and stuff, and he loves his family and he was super excited, but he just missed it so much. And he was like, that's how you know you love what you do for a living, when you truly, like, miss it. And I was like, man, what a great feeling that must be, because I don't feel that. I like my job. But, like, a day off is, I'm taking it every day of the week, you know what I mean? What Pokemon should I hunt? You should ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI bot. I was planning on doing a ChatGPT stream where we asked it what to hunt for. However, ChatGPT doesn't update. It hasn't updated since 2021, so it doesn't even know that Scarlet and Violet are real. If I ask it to tell me about Sprigatito, it says that's not a recognizable Pokemon. Very sad. Very sad for me. Really ruined my stream idea. I have to shower. tomorrow. I've been putting off schedule for a bit due to, like, stuff, you know? I get it. Life stuff, but showers are always so nice. I do all my best thinking in the shower. Who pees in the shower? Let's be honest with it. Who does it? Actually, you know, let's talk about it the other way. Who doesn't pee in the shower? There are two types of people in this world. Those who pee in the shower and liars. So let's find out who are the liars in the group. Hone Edge and Sword and Shield. Hone Edge was a great hunt. Hone Edge was a great hunt. You can set that one up to encounter so many. It's awesome. Not lying. I don't know. You know what they say. You either pee in the shower or you lie. Y'all, you guys are missing out. It's like the best peas ever. Like, you just get to stand there. You don't have to worry about anything. You guys are nuts. You're missing out. Welcome to the Shiny stream, where I endorse peeing in the shower. It's not disgusting. All the stuff running off your body is more disgusting. Unsub, go ahead, Caleb. See what I do about it. Here's a hint. Nothing. I do nothing about it. I only want subscribers who pee in the shower. You can see I'm hunting Rowlet and best water bird in Gen 1. The best water bird in Gen 1? What are you worrying about? What are you worrying about while peeing normally? I don't know. Not really anything. That's a really good point. Daddykins, you're bringing up a really good point. I like that. Jorge Lojano. I'm gonna say it's Lojano because I'm guessing it's not George A. And I'm guessing that the J is silent. Anyone wants a shiny Ditto for a shiny Froakie? If you want to trade some Pokemon, head to the Discord. Let's keep that out of the chat, my dude. And like, listen, Jorge, here's the deal. I'm gonna tell you something. I haven't seen you around here before. I love that you're hanging out. I love that you're spending time here. But the first message that you send was looking for a trade. Why don't you say like, hey, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? How's the evening? How's life? How you feeling? How do things look? Because what I'm guessing you're probably doing is just hopping from stream to stream, trying to make that trade. And that makes people sad. So tell us about yourself, Jorge. What do you like? J is the best letter of the alphabet. I don't know. I actually like Z. I like Z. Ladies and gentlemen, we officially have 20 likes, and you know what that means? You always liked E, did you? Did you always like E, huh? Is that something that you're a big fan of? Razzie, what do you like? Tell me what you like. Tell me what D's pretty nice. Listen. D is for Dorian, am I right or am I freaking right? C is the best letter. Is it now, Caleb? Is it? Alright, we hit our like goal. Y'all crushed it. Y'all knocked it out of the park. Y'all took it like a ball and a bat. And Wade Boggs, may he rest in peace. And you crushed it. So let's get a, let's just go ahead real quick and let's get another like goal up there. I want some emojis. I want it to have some creativity. I want an emoji on each side. Let's talk about an emoji. One on the left, one on the right. Anybody who knows what my favorite emoji is, that's the one that I'm going to pin. So if you know what my favorite emoji is, work that one in. If you don't, I don't know, I'll pick another one. Oh, you three-toed frog. I'm looking for a shiny Owlet and Duck. Psyduck and Rowlet. Like goal 35. You know what? That's not my favorite emoji, but that's a pretty good one, Razzie. You're getting pinned up there. For future reference, my favorite emoji is the little octopus guy. I dig that one. I don't know. He's just cute. He's just cute. I put it on LinkedIn once. I put the octopus thing next to my name on LinkedIn. And a company messaged me and they're like, hey, the octopus emoji is kind of like our thing on LinkedIn and you don't work for us, so can you please consider taking it down? And I messaged back and I was like, oh, did you invent this emoji? And they said, no, it's just like a symbol that all the employees of our company have. And I was like, all right, well then people are going to think I work for your company. I'm not taking it down. And then they like kept messaging me trying to get me to take it down. And now I still have it up. And I don't know why it's such a big deal. Some major buttholes. Major tight butthole. It was not good. Ant. Ant. Your favorite is chicken or tuna? Well, you know, tuna is just chicken of the sea. Alright, this will take us to 445. I believe we have 5 eggs to go before the first group of people. The current leaders on the poll are incorrect. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Random shiny Skiddo, and I still don't have the Terra Orb. Huh? How is you talking? I like the Eastern Island head and the airplane. That sounds like a mysterious life you lead. Anyone else just randomly miss Norm Macdonald, or is that just me? I just miss Norm Macdonald. Let's do random shinies on Scarlet. Well, look at you go. Look at you being a freaking BA over here. Oink. Always. Man, Norm Macdonald was just one of the ones. Like, I look at some celebrities. I look at, like, I don't know, like Lizzo. Or, Cardi B. And I'm like, really? You take Norm, but you leave us with them? Like, what's up with that? What's up with that? Why do we get stuck with these nothing celebs, and then the good celebs, they just die? What's up with that? I don't know, man. I miss Norm. What a guy. What a guy. I was reading a thread about Lizzo today, and someone made a really good point. They were like, yo, her first album was really good. And then this last album she just put out literally just feels like she wrote it for TikTok. And I was like, you know what? Her last album literally just feels like she wrote it for TikTok. What's up with that? For a second I thought you were talking about Norm Duke. No, Norm Duke's pretty sweet too, but we're talking about Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald had a farm. Dude, before Scarlet I always had the worst shiny luck with like one random shiny only. Both the shinies in Scarlet are grass type. Well, how about that? There was someone who posted on Reddit today in the Pokemon Scarlet, and they're like, am I doing something wrong? I have been trying to hatch a shiny Froakie, and I'm like over 1,000 eggs, and everyone's like, no, you're doing it right. That's just life. That's just how RNG works. I'm like, yes, it's a fickle, evil, very nice, very wonderful shiny Froakie. There's the shiny. Let's go. Whoever said we were getting it between 395 and 449, you are correct. Shiny Froakie on screen. Let's frickin' go. How about that? Well, how many eggs was that? What are we looking at? 447. Another under odds shiny. Thanks to RNG. We're doing it right. We're making it happen. Let's go ahead and finish the rest of these eggs. Come on, baby. That is amazing. I love it. I love it. Let's go. I'm so excited right now. This is great. This is celebration time. Cheers to everybody who's here hanging out with us. Let's go. He pressed a button. I swear he pressed a button. I'm about to press a button. Here we go.
Somebody stop me.
Somebody stop me. Let's go. We got this thing. That's so good. Let's get a couple more, huh? Let's get a couple more. The shiny luck was brought. Am I going to keep it a Froakie? Oh no, that baby's becoming a Greninja. This whole thing was for Greninja. We got enough eggs to potentially get another one. So, you were cursing the algorithm and it flipped you off. Sure was. Sure was. Let's go ahead and update some of these recent shinies, yeah? We'll get this done. I yelled till loud my voice is gone for the rest of the week and I got yelled at by my neighbors. Just saying my reaction for Char was better. Oh yeah. How many eggs did it end up taking you, Caleb? It was quite a bit. Please name it Gumpert. I tend to not name my shinies. I don't usually do shiny names. Greninja's very good black shiny, yeah, and I'm pumped that I have it in a luxury ball, so we're going to rock and roll with that. I'm hoping to get another one. 2249, nice. That is a long hunt. It's 4 times over odds, baby. Alright, let's not release this. Oh, please be 6 IV. How cool would that be? 5. We'll take it. Alright. 447 eggs in, and we got ourselves a shiny Froakie. I have a lot more boxes of eggs to go, so we're just going to get through them all. And we're going to move this somewhere special so that we can evolve it by the end of stream. There we go. Put it in the shiny box. You absolutely love to see it. Let's get another one. Hopefully we can get our other shinies too. I'm really hoping we can get at least this slack off. At least one of them. I might pop a sandwich now, honestly. Dang it. What's Slackhouse type? I don't know. Ooh, I can update my living dex progress. I know some people out there are like, but Nick, Greninja's not in the living dex because it's not in the Pokedex. It's just an add-on Pokemon. And to you, I say Blahooey. You get Blahooeyed by me. You're out of here. You're out of here. Slide into first base. You got... Why would you slide into first base? I guess if you're coming back to first because of a force out, but... Like, if someone catches a ball and you were running and then you got to go back and you got to randomly slide in because you ran too far and then you try and get safe. Like, I guess that's possible, but you know what I mean. Don't tell me how to live my life. Hate when that happens. I hate it when I say stupid things, then I have to adjust it. All right, let's see. Let's go update our on-screen gifts. Let's get our recent one. Let's replace this with a Mr. Frokester. He's done. He's done, Chief. We've gotten it, Chief. Hey, Chiefy. Mechanized Maxis raid. Oh, Metamaxis, thank you so much for the raid. Let's see what's up. Let's see. We got Metamaxis coming in. We got Jimmy John, Pizza Umpire, Cheese Curd, Guatemala R. What a name that is. We got Pixel Shifts. We got Caleb Van Berken. Thank you guys so much. You just missed the shiny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where'd our sound go? That's not good. Let's get some tunes going on our raid screen. How about this? How about a little I Feel Good because of the Raiders? Oh, thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. I don't know where the sound went. I mean, I guess it makes sense because we didn't have sound when we were, you know, doing the thing. But, yeah, Metamaxis, thank you so much for the raid. What was your target tonight? How are things going? What did things look like on that front? I hope everybody is doing good. We're going to pause the music and we're going to go back to the stream. So it's going to be a harsh cut and it's going to happen in 3, 2, 1, now. And we're back. Okay. You did miss a shiny. We did get a shiny just not that long ago. Maxwell Kane with a knock-knock FBI open up. Well, let me tell you what. The KGB will wait for no one. Absolutely ever. If one of my lovely mods who's still here could drop Maxis's link, that would be awesome. Targos Froakie, haha, over odds, 768, no shiny. I'm sorry to hear that. I do feel only slightly bad that we did get ours today. We did get ours 3 eggs ago, but here's what you got to do. You got to do the same thing that I did, okay? I was talking about how I read a post on the internet about how someone was complaining that they have not gotten it yet, and then as I was talking about that, popped up. So I think that's what you got to do. But to anybody who's coming in from the Metamaxis raid and you do not know who I am, my name is Shinies. I am a shiny hunter YouTuber, amateur shiny hunter, amateur YouTuber. I go live whenever the mood strikes and I have some free time, but I also do go live every single morning from 7 to 8 a.m. I appreciate you guys being here so much. There are some awesome content creators that hang out in some of these streams, including Metamaxis. So if you are not digging me, which I really hope that you are, there's always alternatives for you. And a lot of them hang out here, and I praise the heck out of them. I don't know why I just undersold myself. I am a lot of fun. Sometimes life is good. Sometimes, you know, it's just goofy. Like now, when I can't figure out what I'm trying to say. But either way, you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope y'all just keep sticking around, keep hanging out. To anybody who is in here, while we got a Froakie load, and let me just go grab Meta's link. I think it's real important that we do this. There we go. Oh man, 1.72 subs. You're crushing it. All right, y'all. Anybody who was in here before the raid, please go sub to Metamaxis. He was one of the first people, I think, that I raided. And I think he's also raided me before as well. But I think, like, when I first started doing this, he was one. Love must be shown. Listen. Love is something that is not ever just given. Love is something that has to be earned. You know what I mean? Shinies, I have a question. Well, guess what, Caleb? I have answers for you. I have answers and I have cheeseburger. You can pick which one you want. After the birds, I'm going for ghosts. I'm guessing Ghastly? I was thinking about playing Let's Go. I missed Let's Go. remember that. You were one of my first rated people. That's what I'm saying. You're in a new sub. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's Go was a great game. Can I post pictures of hunting things like dead animals if I spoiler and warn it? No, no one really wants to see that, man. Like, there's people who probably, I'm sure there's discords that are specific to that, but there's probably a lot of people who are offended by that. I'm not one of them. So if you want to DM me pictures of the animals that you hunt, that's totally fine. That doesn't bother me. But you have to understand, man, it's a community, right? And if there's people that are upset by that, you have to respect them, and that's kind of one of the rules. So I'm saying no to that. I would say join a hunting Discord where people all around are going to respect that, but unfortunately I can't control that. So fish are barely alive to begin with, so fish are fine. Omar, thank you so much for coming in on the raid. Appreciate you being here, and I hope that you stick around and have a little bit of fun. All right, let's get a couple more eggs hatched. Yeah, fish barely were alive even when they were alive, so I don't care about fish. Fish are fine. I know there are some people that are pretty harsh critics of Let's Go, and that's okay. What's my favorite shape? Dodecahedron. Or whatever a D20 is. I'm all about the Dungeons and Dragons lately, so whatever shape this is my favorite shape. Because it's kind of cool. I know it has a name, but I can't figure out what the name is. And I also can never roll one of these 20s. Just can't ever get one. My fish is not looking at me with those two eyes. That's what I'm saying. Fish are barely alive. Like, they don't have souls. I've determined it. You know how wild some die are? Like, look at, I have a 3-sided die, or I guess 4-sided die technically. I guess it is 4. I'm an idiot. I have 7 8-sided die. I mean, they're just so wild. What is this? What is this? 8? And then this is a 10. Crazy. The Gumbak. I don't know what that is. Seems like something I shouldn't have said. Icosahedron? Is that what it is? Really? Guess my favorite fish. I don't know. The Goliath grouper. Fish do have souls. Yeah. Eh. I don't know. I got some weird feelings on animals, or some weird thoughts on animals. Fish just, there's some fish that I'm sure are more intelligent, but there's other fish where it's like, man, you're biting something with a hook on it. Come on, baby. The kind that's beer battered and fried. I can cheers to that, buddy. I can choose that. Beta fish, because they look a bit like Zoroark. That's cool. They kind of do. It's a shape that doesn't exist. Well, how can it be your favorite if it doesn't exist? It has to exist, even if it's only conceptual. Kind of like a unicorn. Oh my goodness, an impish 6-eye veer. How about that? I have a weakness for a fish fry. Man, ooh, a mild 6-eye veer. I like fish when it's done correctly, but I think that I would like fish if I just ate it more. It's just not something that, like, I seek out. So, like, yeah. I don't know. I have an Oscar fish, and it was such a goofball. I loved him in pieces. He was about 5 when he passed. Wow, 5's actually a pretty long life for an Oscar, right? But again, aren't Oscars carnivores? Like, don't Oscars eat other fish? Hints are green, very fast, lives in the... Oh, yeah, it's the dolphin. Never mind, we talked about that. It's what you call dolphins, but it's not actually a dolphin. That's your favorite fish, right? Mahi-mahi? Pretty sure that's what yours is. Yeah, I don't know. I like fish, but I just don't think that I don't think I actively... Like, if I'm at a grocery store and there's a deal on fish and there's a deal on steak, I'm getting a steak every time, but... I think we all have a favorite fish, and it's the great white shark. My favorite fish is probably... probably the muskie. The muskellunge. Those things are crazy. Those things are like aggressive feeders for living in lakes. Drives me insane because they eat all the good fish, but they're fun to catch. Oh, okay, I bumped up my counter. Don't let me do it again. Do you know the fish from Hawaii with that long name? Oh yeah, I can't say it, but I know what you're talking about. Oscars are invasive fish in Florida. They are carnivores that feed on worms, frogs, and small fish. Yeah, I know. My cousins used to have an Oscar. And I know they had to, like, feed it goldfish. The gombak is a shape that shouldn't exist. Interesting. Oscar's the worst. Where is Oscar? Humu humu nuka no. Humu humu nu kuku kuku waka 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 waka. You know what? There's a lot of things in this world that surprise me. The thing that doesn't surprise me is that Chem Nation's probably been sitting here lurking. And then someone asks a question, and Chem goes, I know the answer to this random ass question. And because he knows the answer to that random question, he decides to chime in. And that's just a beautiful thing. Chem, good to see you, buddy. Happy Saturday evening. I hope you're staying inside and staying indoors. And staying warm, because it is cold in Ontario. Correct. I knew it. I knew it. And I expect nothing less, and I'd be disappointed. I'd be disappointed if I got a message from you yesterday, and you were like, hey, great stream last night. By the way, the answer to the name of that fish is this. I'd love that. All right, let's see. This slacking outbreak is really kind of disappointing. There's just not a lot of spawns. I went to Hawaii 14 years ago and somehow remember that. What do you expect? He's a science teacher. I mean, science and, like, fish are different things. What a sentence that was. What a sentence that was. Let's chalk that one up for the record books. Science and fish are different things. Shinies 2023. Tell you what, I'm just a smart man, Jenny. Great words. I'm the best at words. Honestly, my words are tremendous. I don't know if there's ever been anyone who words better than I do. I word possibly the best out of everyone in the world. Somebody stop me. Look at you guys. Look at you guys just making fun of me. I make one mistake in this world. Do you know what defines a fish? Yes, it has no soul. An aquatic animal with no soul. Stop saying that. Listen, Caleb, you enter into my stream, you play by my rules, and my rules say that fish don't have souls. It's a hill I die on. An aquatic animal with no soul. That's going in the out of context channels. Listen, I honestly think that if we took a quote book and wrote down some of the stuff that I say in a 3-hour period, I could change the world. And I stand by that too. That's a quote you can quote or whatever. A no-limb animal with a tail who eats, sleep, and poop. Wait, they eat, sleep, and poop? As in they eat, they sleep, and they poop? Or they eat, sleep, and they eat poop? I think you have to be clear with your commas here. I ran into a deer. I'm like someone on the highway in the Midwest United States at 6 o'clock in the morning. Are jellyfish fish? Nah. Aren't jellyfish single-cell organisms? I thought jellyfish are just one nuclear blob, but I don't know. What's up, Kirk? How we doing, buddy? Kirk, I was actually thinking about you earlier today. I was playing the sophomore Blink-182 album. And I was like, Kirk knows how to play every Blink-182 song. And that must just be such a good feeling. Like, it must be such a good feeling to know you can pick up a guitar and someone can be like, hey, do you happen to know this Blink-182 song? And you can just, like, whip it out. Just love that. I'm jealous. And I love that for you. That would be a massive sell. Yeah, not single cell, but you know what I mean. Like, what are there are a certain type of fish. I don't know what it is. Your brother can do that for Foo Fighters. Dang. Kirk whips it out best. I know. You could just take that guitar out and just start letting people know, like, hey, listen, I make some beautiful tunes here. And I'm just jealous of that. And I'm excited for you that you have that ability. Jellyfish are not fish. They're the best fish. 100%. They have been my best friends since years ago. I found my favorite out-of-context quote. Honestly, you've had just a litany of them already. Caleb, relax, buddy. Relax, buddy. Okay, Caleb, what are jellyfish then? If they're not fish, what are they? Enlighten all of us. I can play no instruments except a single song on the ocarina. That's still kind of cool. I have a guitar. It sits in the closet that you guys can't see over this way. I haven't played in a long time, but I bet if I picked it up, I could still play some songs. I just haven't played in a long time. But I bet there's some I could still rock and roll with. Give me a sec, let me check my notes. You just have a notebook of what are and what are not fish? Oh man, there's something in my eye. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, I should add that to my soundboard. I should add the drum fill from In the Air Tonight to my soundboard. That would be so fun. Is it an ocarina of time? This is an important question. Jellyfish are an abomination. Just the drum fill is such a tease. Can you imagine? I added the Somebody Stop Me earlier today because I think that that's hilarious. I don't know why. That movie's so good. Is it a soundboard or did you get a stream deck? It's a soundboard. Like I can just, it's on OBS. I can just click it.
Somebody stop me!
Yeah, it's just it's a custom dock for OBS. So you can add it in, add MP3s. I run them through a audio processor so that they're all the same volume, and then I just click it. And then like when I clip somebody, like when I clipped you, I just recorded the video on my phone as it was live, and then I converted it over to MP3 and dropped it in. But I was gonna get a stream deck, and then I kind of realized, like, listen, who do I think I am? I'm no Chem Nation, right? I'm not the Tom Brady of streaming. So I decided, listen, I'm just gonna find a way to duct tape and glue this together, and that was just a custom dock on OBS. Jellyfish are Cinderia. Cinderia sounds like something you get when you eat bad chicken. Like, yeah, I went to that new fried chicken place, and I don't know if the chicken was cooked all the way or if it was spoiled, but I had a serious case of Cinderia last night. They're invertebrates that have tentacles and mouth in the middle. They sting their prey with their tentacles and eat them. I was thinking about getting a stream deck, but I also want to put new flooring in my stream office, about 800 for that. Check, I'm sure you already did this, but check Facebook Marketplace and check Kijiji, because there's a lot of people who probably bought stream decks thinking that they needed it to be a famous streamer, and then realized that it doesn't really do anything to help you become a famous streamer. So there was a Stream Deck V2 with 16 buttons, 12 buttons, not 16. It had 12, and it was on Kijiji here for $80, which it's like, I'm going to tell you the way that I looked at things in college, Chem. You're already spending 800. What's another 80? You know what I mean? Right? You could just be like, oh, the floor cost $880. You'd still do it. If the floor cost $900, you'd do it. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god, can you do a stream where you're like, Chem Daddy needs a new floor? It's like a charity stream. We'll just set up a GoFundMe for your floor. Now I wonder, like, what's wrong with the floor? Have you just, like, worn it in from where you do your little hops when the circles aren't full? Is there a dip where you stand because of the hops? And that's what you have to replace? I know that this is just me picking on you at this point in time, but I am interested in figuring out what you need to do, because flooring materials suck. The other thing that you could do, not to tell you how to live your life, because, like, this is a free country. It's not, I was going to say America. It's not. But this is Canada. You can choose how to live your own life, is go to a hardware store and find something that is on its final print, or like its final sale, whatever you call it. So like, not on clearance, but literally where it's like, it is the last boxes that they have in stock, because what that typically means is that the company is no longer selling those. But if you call them, the actual company, chances are they have a lot of them in overstock. And you might be able to like do that and try and get them at a much further discounted price. My sister, she dealt with a giant poo flood. So essentially their basement flooded with sewage water, and it was right after they had finished it. I mean, like days. They just finished their basement. It was like this $12,000 project. And then they had the great poop flood of 2022. And so they called the company, and they were like, yeah, well, we can get you some boxes of that. It's not in stock anymore at stores, but we still have some overstock. And they just gave them to him for like 10% of the original price. So pretty good. All right, let's see. Passive jellyfish, the moon jellyfish. Has a high sting that's not hard as the only jellyfish to do so. More common jelly sea nails are usually found the most. Interesting. Let's see. I bet you don't know my least favorite fish. You're right. I don't. Let's see. There's been like at least 14 questions so far. Yeah, sorry about that. I just kind of rambled there. That was a lot to take in. Maddie Kitten, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm just accidentally killing things that I don't mean to, but we did get our shiny Froakie at 447 eggs, so feeling good about that. And then, yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's all of it. I think I'm going to catch my breath again after I did all those things. And I feel like we should make a sandwich for this slackerino. My least favorite fish is a saltwater fish. I don't know. Why are we playing this game, Caleb? Just tell us what your fish is, man. I don't know. Is it a tarpon? Mr. Merkin, what is that? Why? Why? Busy, so good to see you, but what the heck is that all about? I'm an idiot. I'm so annoyed. This is my biggest frustration with this game, is when you just keep bumping into these stupid things. Busy, I don't know where that came from, but that has me giggling. That's good. Tarpon is... How do you have a list of your 5th favorite fish? Seahorse is definitely not a fish, it's a horse. I'm with Kirk on this one. There's no definitive evidence that a seahorse is a fish. I think it's a horse, too. A horse is a horse, of course, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's a fish, though. Guess what I finally got? What did you finally get? Did you get... Oh, was it Timpole? Was it Timpole? Is that what you were going for? Yveltal. Wow. Doing Dynamax Adventures? Oh, yeah, you were doing double, right? Wow. That's awesome. The bacon bird is yours. How exciting is that? That's so slick. Hey, Busy Bush. Barber Bush Busy. What is happening? Kirk, what are you doing, man? What's up? When do you work next? Do you have some time off? Do you get to relax a little bit? I feel like you just work like a dog. I feel like you work like crazy. 83 runs, 60 I was blown out of, 23 successful. My God. So really you had it in 23 then. Way under odds. That's brutal though. Yveltal's hard. My buddy Dan and I, we tried to, not A-Drive, but my buddy Dan and I, we tried to take down Yveltal, and it's like 1 in every 4. Haven't had a day off in 2 weeks, still have a week to go. My God. And then do you get some extended time off then after that, man? You guys are so much smarter about Pokemon than I am. What is Slaking's type? What is the type for this one? Is it normal? I'm assuming it's normal. He's so difficult, he'd wipe when he was at 1 HP. I know, it's crazy. I don't know why he's built so strong. He's just got a good move set, and I don't think that he is I don't think that he's 4x effect or 4x weak to anything. So I think that's what makes it really hard. I think he's got a couple 2x weaknesses, but yeah. Just normal because Norman. Sus Coco. I'm shiny hunting Shy Froakie. Okay, I gotta say, Sus Coco is a great name. Huge fan of that. Is your profile picture, Sus Coco, a blue Coco with the Among Us like imposter guy? Because if so, that is creative, and I'm super impressed by you. You might have just taken over for my favorite person of this hour. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Sus Coco, that is that's top tier. You should be super proud of that, because I'm super proud of you for that. That's hilarious. You were the favorite. I said he's the favorite, or they are the favorite of this hour. Just this hour, Caleb. You'll be okay. 2x weaknesses are fairy, ice, electric, and rock. Everything else is 1 or resistant. Yeah, that's brutal. Who was your favorite before? I don't know. I didn't have a favorite of the hour. All right, y'all. That keeps up the streak. Other than Quaxley, I am under odds in all of my Masuda hunts. Every single one of them. Now, that one did get me a little closer. 447 is the longest Masuda that I've had yet in Scarlet and Violet, but still, we're keeping that luck. We're keeping that energy. We're keeping it at the top of the charts, and that's a good thing. I'm gonna sacrifice some Herba Mystica. Kirk, I'm not going to read it. I'm going to tell you no, but I'm not going to read it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. I don't trust it. Sleep deprivation being overworked can't be good for you dealing with idiots. Yeah, well, most people you deal with happen to be in the idiot category, so... Half my Masuda's over odds. Froakie I got at 60, Char 2249. Okay, so... You've done 2, and one of them was over odds, and one of them was very far under. On average, you're still over odds, though, so your next Masuda should go under. Because right now you're at 2309 for 2, so 2309 for 2 would be the equivalent of being at, like, 1,150. So realistically, you are over odds on another one, so you should do one more, and then you should be... Yo, you should do a Masuda again. Right now, the odds are 100% tipped in your favor, dude. Like, if there was ever a time to do a Masuda, it's now. Because if you think about it, 60 and 2249, that average is 10 or 1,300. No, 1,150. Odds for Masuda are 512. So really, you're averaging double odds. And the more hunts you do, the closer to that 512 number you're going to get. So speaking strictly from a mathematic perspective, now is the time to do them. Like, I'm sitting here waiting for, like, a long hunt, and mine's gonna happen. It just hasn't happened yet. They're independent polls. Well, that is true, but there also is just the law of averages. So, like, if the average is 1 in 512, the more that you do, the closer to 1 in 512 you are going to get. Like, the further that you go, the more that you go, the closer your statistical average is going to be. Eventually, if you were to do like 5 hunts, you might be at way under odds. But if you were to do 500 hunts, you're going to get way closer to 512. So, yeah, I mean, it just kind of depends. But statistically speaking, let's see. I used to have to call Crisis and TDO people, and it sucked. What is that? Whenever I stream next time, I want to have Kirk make my background music. You should, and you should pay him to do it because he's a legend. We had a shooting, 2 explosions. I still don't know what happened. A Mardi Gras parade and a bad wreck. Dang, when was that? Alright, what do I need? What do I need for a... We should talk about fish, not about boring math. Caleb, I feel like you're the only one who wants to talk about not eating fish. I think everybody else just wants to talk about eating them. A fried fillet. There you go, Caleb. Here's a fried fillet coming in. Have you seen the menu? No, but I've heard awesome things about it. And I've seen the burger that they make on the menu, and I think that I want to do that. Beads. Beads? Did you get any beads? Kirk was the one that was throwing the beads. I have 28 shinies in the full Pokedex and played 124 hours. Dang. I forget how long the full Pokedex took me. It was definitely under like 30 hours though. But I was grinding. I mean, that's basically all I did for like 2 weeks. That and work. Kirk was just exclusively handing out beads. Now, I know what some of you guys might be saying. Like, hey, Nick, why are you doing a sparkling sandwich when you're hatching eggs? Isn't that just a waste? And I say, you know what? This is not the time or place for criticism, y'all. This is a place for love. Place for love. Guys, want to know what fish I haven't caught in the longest amount of time? Sure. What haven't you caught in the longest amount of time, Caleb? Haven't gotten an Urban Mystican over 25-star raids? Oh, you gotta do 6-star, baby. You gotta do 6-star, and you just gotta keep resetting the date. A snook 6 years ago. Dang. Well, big ocean, a lot of fish. Ooh, Zangoose wouldn't be the worst thing to happen to me either. Little blue Zangy. Little blue Zangy boy. Blue Zanga. Blue Zanga sounds like the name of that girl from Boy Meets World. Blue Zanga. What was Topanga's last name? What was Topanga's last name in Boy Meets World? Thank you, everybody, for the 30 likes. I've arrived from watching the musical. How was it? Imagine Mardi Gras in Louisiana is wild. I just want to eat crawfish. Now, what some people told me is that Mardi Gras is fun, but the week before and the week after Mardi Gras are fun still, because the party's actually like 3 weeks long, but there's just less people, and a lot of people prefer to go then. I don't know if that's true, but... Topanga Lawrence. Thank you so much, Daddykins. An absolute game-changing answer. Topanga Lawrence and Corey Matthews, aka Topanga Matthews. Love it. Love to see it. I have 360 hours in Breath of the Wild and I only have it like 42% complete. That's crazy. After I caught the shiny, I caught the non-shiny on Shield. Shiny's name is Resvelger and Pandemonium. Both a Soothbell to keep them out of trouble. Love that. Taronga Layla. Isn't that the No, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. Love you, bye. Dorian, hi. I was just talking about you like earlier. I want free beads and crawfish. Well, busy. Something tells me that that's not going to be too hard to achieve on either front. What kind of beads? I think you're thinking of the wrong ones, you guys. Stop it. Alright, I'll give you 1 or 2 or 10 more, but then after that, you're done. I have to Lechonk China, and one of them is called Lechon, and the other one Lechona. I feel like you didn't mean China. I think you meant shiny. But either way. Congrats on your Chinese Lechonk. I bought a Hisuian Zorua plush for luck and still no shiny Zorua. Keep it going, buddy. Keep it going. Mardi Gras is a bunch of drunk people acting stupid. Based on what my experience in New Orleans was, New Orleans is just a bunch of drunk people acting stupid. Like, that's the whole town. My Lechona. Do 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 do. My Lechona. I love it. I love it. Somebody stop me. Hraesvelger is pronounced Hraesvelger. Is the H silent? Like, is it Hraesvelger or is it Hraesvelger? Splish, what's up, Sensei? Good to see you, buddy. What does your message say? I'd stay, but I have to get up at 6 a.m. Good luck on the fog. We got the fog. We got fog number 1. Now we're trying to get fog number 2. Which is always good. Might as well join them. That's what I said. There were a couple of bars that we went to when we were in New Orleans that were, like, very fun. A couple were surprisingly an amazing time. Then there were others where I was like, meh, this is a total tourist trap, and they're just here to take our money. But we went to a couple where it was just an absolute riot, and I loved every second of it. But like I said, there were some where it was just like a very disappointing year, clearly just trying to take money from tourists, which is fine. Kirk, do you actually patrol in New Orleans? What's up, Thor? Thank you so much. Have you ever seen Over the Garden Wall? Caught a shiny Faith Order and widget named it where it just felt right. No, I've never actually seen that. Kirk, what if we saw each other when I was in New Orleans, and that was before we even knew each other? I went to New Orleans before I even started streaming, but what if I, like, interacted with you? You ever thought about the fact that that is an actual possibility that could have happened? Probably not, though. Pretty low chance. Oh, Mardi Gras are everywhere? Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, because isn't, what do they call it? Fat Tuesday, isn't that next week? A Zangoose, great. Is Fat Tuesday next? No, Fat Tuesday I think is 2 weeks. Lechona, get out of here. I can be fat that day. That's my favorite day of the year. Just eat a bunch of food. Everyone's like, yeah, it's fine. What does a backup ball mean? Because you're my bowling teacher. Backup ball just basically means you have a secondary ball for when things are not meeting the conditions that your primary is drilled for. So, like, let's say that you have a ball that's drilled because you need something that's a little bit more aggressive. Maybe you need a little bit more rotation. Maybe you don't have enough hand in the ball, anything like that. And so you get a ball that's naturally drilled just a little bit stronger, a little bit heavier. So you get more bite in the back end. But then, like, let's say you go somewhere and you're bowling on, like, really dry conditions where if you have a ball that's too aggressive, it makes it hard to control. A backup ball is just essentially something that's either older or it's drilled a little less aggressively so that when you get to those dry conditions, you can still adapt to them without needing to, like, change a whole lot. So, like, I have 2 balls. I have one that's a little bit more aggressive. I use that on heavy oil, and then I have an older ball that is no longer, like, the same as it was when I first bought it. So now it's a little bit weaker, and I use that as my backup ball. But that's essentially what that means. Everybody should have one, but it's not necessary if you're just getting started. Hi, Brooke. So good to see you. You have 2 balls? I actually have, like, 14. I actually have, like, 14 balls. Is Nightbot a person or an actual bot? Nightbot is an actual bot. Nightbot's a bot that you can get that comes in and is essentially serving as a moderator on the stream. So if you say things that you shouldn't say, it'll time you out and do stuff like that. I have mine set to be actually pretty lenient. I'm pretty hyper flexible when people say stuff in my chat, because the chances are there's going to be a time where I say something I shouldn't have said. Probably this stream I've already said, like, I think I said ass like 5 or 6 times. Now we're just adding another one in, but how about that? The rotation reminds me of Gyro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Steel Ball Run. I don't know what that is. I don't know what much is. You guys are so well informed, and I'm just sitting over here like a complete idiot. Hey, idiot. Hey, Egg Boy. Alright, let's go. Let's get some Pokemons, huh? Let's do the game. Damn it! I don't know. That's okay. To be honest with you, I read the first one and then I didn't say it, and then I saw the second one and I'm like, I don't know if this is the first one again or not, but I'm just still gonna read it. See, like, look at that thing. Be purple. I got my heat press in today. Can't wait to make sure it's nice. So you play in a bowling league? I do, every Tuesday night. And I was the high average in the league, but somebody beat me. Someone is now 2 pins average higher than me. Pretty disappointed about it. See, doesn't that just look purple? Ugh. It's not purple, right? No. What you want, purple again? I want this freaking slaking. I've been practicing a fingerstyle version of Until I Found You to do a cover. That would be sweet. Your acoustic guitar sounds really clean. When you sent me that recording of some song about a dog, it's pretty good. Sleepy Sloth Boy. Yeah, I have an outbreak, and I feel like they're just really hard to find when they're not in an outbreak. So I was just going to ride around and go until I found one. It seems like it's going to be a waste of Herba Mystica, but that's okay. When in Rome, you do as the Romans do. And you know what? In Spain, they don't even eat sometimes until midnight. So, when in Rome. Richard, I'm making this a possum one. Do not doubt that at all. Trying to draw a past paradox Vigoroth based on the actual giant sloth in ancient times. That's pretty cool. I did not know that there was an actual giant sloth. I did know that koalas are gross animals. It's only right. Well, I mean, it is. You are a possum, so I think you have to make it for your people. And now I have to fight a Zangoose. Like, this is the most annoying thing in this game. I know when it first came out, we were like, oh my god, that's so cool. It's like they're interacting with you, but now it's like, get out of my freaking way. Where's the repel when you need it, huh? Where's the repel when I need it? We even had mega piranhas. Did you know that? I would nope out of any water if there were mega piranhas. The regular piranhas are bad enough. Hey, slacking. Slack off. Slack arena, whatever you are. We'll find your, I don't know, your shiny brother. Froakie hatched from the egg. My first playthrough of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was a Nuzlocke. I had heard Norman's slaking was super hard and I grind a lot and it was super easy. I have never played that game. I've actually never played any of the ones on the 3DS. We need to make that happen. Wax on, slack off. How about it? Please make a split evolution called Slack Arena, and it'll just be a ballerina. Alright, we are only 12 away from at odds, and luckily, we're already done. Already got it knocked out. You love to see that, huh? Just freaking love to see it. Now, if we could see some purple up in this bee, we would be having a real good time. A little purple to take us home. Mm-hmm. 71 centimeters big and 10 kilograms in weight. So that would be like 22 pounds. That's a huge piranha. That's insane. Like, my cat is 1/3 of the weight of that fish. And my cat has about 3 times the soul, though, so that makes sense. Alright, what are we looking at here? A shiny? No, not a shiny. Feels like yesterday I just bought Legends Arceus. It's been over a year now. I think January 29th was the 1-year anniversary of Legends. How insane is that? I was thinking about picking that back up. I've been wanting to pick up a lot of games. I've been wanting to play a lot of that. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft again. I don't know, I've just been... just on a kick of revisiting some of the games that I used to spend a lot of time playing. I mean, this one's been my primary. This one's been the main thing I've played for, like, since it came out, but... 3-foot scorpion in the past? I mean, we used to have dinosaurs. I think dinosaurs are just the thing. I feel like we should be really happy that they went extinct. Like, if dinosaurs were still around, we'd be pretty in trouble, I feel like, all the time. Either that or we would have found a way to, like, use them for war. Which I also think would be scary. I don't know. Seems like dinosaurs just wouldn't be good for anybody. Perfect game would take place in Unova with Arceus-type mechanics and a Scarlet-type story. I honestly would love to see the Arceus mechanics come back without, like, the incessant... what Pokemon always lacks is, other than shiny hunting, there's just not a lot to do. Like, once you've beaten the game, you can either play it again, or it's basically like, yeah, you can just shiny hunt, but not everyone loves shiny hunting, so these games basically don't have a lot of replay value. Like, once you have them, it's kind of done. I wish that Pokemon... well, number one, continuous DLCs would be just dynamite, but I don't think that we're going to have that ever again. Like, Sword and Shield released 2, Arceus released 1, BDSP did not release a single one. Like, can you imagine how much cooler it would have been if they extended and, like, kept building upon the story of Sinnoh and did all that? But no. I don't know. Just me complaining. Just an old man on his pedestal screaming at the clouds. Arky said DLC, kind of. I mean, massive mass outbreaks were an update. And like the tournament that you can do, like that did not come. Yeah, it wasn't really DLC, it was just like a major update. So like the Daybreak update was not stock, if you will. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just like if they would continue to iterate. Like, I had what I think is still just a brilliant idea for Arceus DLC. And I think it would have been phenomenal and everyone would have loved it. Is because Arceus was missing battles. It really was. It was missing battle mechanics at the end of the day. Yeah, there were a few fights, but there wasn't a whole lot. How cool would it have been if you, as the trainer who came back from the future, understood that there was like a gym circuit in the present or in the future, and so you are the trainer that establishes the gym circuit. Like, how cool would that be? You go all throughout all of Hisui, you find trainers, you go against them, and you pick ones to like be like, I don't know, I feel like it could be something that's more alive. Like, you choose who's going to be the gym leader, and then that person becomes that gym leader, and you have to fight them, and they challenge you, and then you're picking. I don't know, I thought that'd be cool. I thought it'd be a new way to approach something very old in Pokemon, which is the gym leaders and the Elite Four. Like, you could be the champion. You're the top tier or something. I don't know. But no. Instead, we just got different shiny odds doing the same dang thing over and over again. Who do you think was the strongest? Who do you think the strongest Pokemon League champion was? Oh, I don't know. Probably this is just me saying it, but probably the original, like your Gary Oak, your rival. I don't know what his name was in the first games. And then even in, well, what was it? Was it in Gold and Silver that you would fight like Ash, or you'd fight Red? He was tough. Red was tough. Red's probably the toughest. Which did like Dynamax Adventures, but it says with alpha Pokemon. So Pokemon who normally don't show up as alpha can be found more commonly. That's a good idea. Yeah, something like that. Something where you... I mean, alpha Pokemon, I think, are going to end up being Humongo Pokemon in this. I think that that's going to be the same thing. I think if they ever do home compatibility where Arceus and this game are compatible, I think if you transfer an alpha in here, it will show up as a Humongo. Like, that would be my guess. But I don't know for sure. But that's what I lean towards. That's what my gut tells me. All right, so we are going to be going for full odds here. I know that we already have one, but we're about to be at odds. Look at the frickin' Breegies. This is insane. There's just so many of them. Alphas probably won't be transferable. I bet they will be. I bet that they will be Humongos. I bet if you transfer an alpha in, it'll be a Humongo. That is like what my gut tells me. But my gut's been wrong before. Ah, so pale. I love that video. If we're talking about the same thing, that video is my favorite. I have 2 boxes with the shinies waiting to go. Some unfortunately won't be able to go to Paldea. That's kind of stinky, especially because some of the sprites or some of the like textures in this game are really impressive, like super impressive. Ah, so pale. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, right here, this next one, this next egg is 512 eggs hatched, meaning that we will be at odds. I've been sitting with my hand on my face so long there's a big red mark. Oh no! Well, don't do that. RIP all my Benaries when I was hunting the alpha low punny. Lots of them. Alright, well, we could not get 2 under odds. But I mean, technically we have until 1024 to get 2 under odds. Guess how that would work. I'm gonna have to take a break after this from the slack off. I might have to go to one of my other outbreaks. I want to at least try to get another shiny on stream. Might not be Froakie, but it'll be something. How much time is left on this sandwich? 10 minutes? Dang. Yeah. They really should pause sandwiches when you're hatching. I feel like they should pause sandwiches when a hatch is happening. You should be able to do both. I'm going to write a letter to the editor. Mr. Masuda, my name is Shinies. And I think it's unfair that we don't have the ability to stop the sandwiches when we're doing some hunts. Also, I don't know anybody who's out there who does streaming. There is a website called shinyhunt or shinyhunters or something like that. It's where I get all my sprites from. And it's now updated with all of Gen 9. So all of the Gen 9 sprites are now there, which is kind of exciting. Alright, 5:15. Time for dinner. Shiniest Viper's so cool. It's super slick. Yeah, all of Gen 9's shiny sprites are out as of... I checked it this morning and they were there, and then I checked it like earlier this week and they weren't, so sometime this week. I used to stream my art a long time ago for my laptop, couldn't run it anymore. It's crazy how like computers just get old and then just don't want to do the things that they used to do. Clodsire might be one of the best Pokemon ever made. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a good pile. Good pile of stuff. Pile of swine. What's for dinner? Tonight we had, like, fajitas, but it was in a sweet potato boat. So, like, we baked a sweet potato, we scraped out all of the middle, filled it with, like, peppers, onions, chicken, and then topped it with some mozzarella cheese. So it was like a fajita stuffed inside of a baked sweet potato. It was really good. It was really good. I forget what we're having for dinner tomorrow night, but I think it's also going to be really delicious. Some sort of, like, Vietnamese marinated chicken. Yeah, it was awesome, and it was super easy. Like, oh, that Mischievous looked like purple. I thought it was a slack off. I keep calling it slacking, but it's not. I literally had just gotten a partnership with Switch when my stuff stopped running. OBS, you should check to make sure on your OBS. I don't know your computer, so it could be a lot of other factors. But one thing that I switched on my OBS is I started running my actual video encoding on my computer's GPU, and then my actual like program run on the CPU, whereas previously everything was run on CPU, and that caused it to run super hot. Like, look at this thing. How are you not purple? How are you not purple? That seems inappropriate. I've looked purple. It's 10 years old. Yeah, that's probably too old to run OBS then. Get back. Blah da da. Can't believe it's already 10 o'clock. What's going on? Where'd my Saturday go? What happened? What happened to the Saturday? I'm just kidding. I had a super busy day. I did stay in bed till like almost 11 though. Normally I'm up and at 'em at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Today I was like, meh. I have a gaming Alienware PC. I'm very jealous of that. I'm very jealous of that. I was looking at a gaming PC and I thought I had a perfect one built and I was very excited, and then I posted about it on some internet forums and people were like, do not buy this computer. That's going to be a bad decision. I was like, oh, I was so ready. Got a 299 due to a bad break. There's nothing worse than that. You know, I've never had a 290. I've never had any game in the 290s. I've either gotten a 300 or I've gotten a 280 or 279. I've never had 11 in a row and a strike and a miss, or I've never had a spare and then 11 in a row. I've either gotten 300 or I've had like 280, 279. I've never had a 290 game ever. No solid internet. No solid net connection without a Verizon hotspot edition that do not being able to afford in-home phone cabling when I was building my new house way back when. Oh, gotcha. Always check Best Buy open box, really? Wash those shinies, not Shinobi. We gotta wash our Froakie here soon, buddy. We gotta wash the Froakie here soon. We're just gonna keep hatching and see if we can get ourselves one more, and then we can just do a group washing time. The problem with not open box, but just Best Buy is I don't know what I need. Like, I don't know what makes a computer good. It's like a ton of research to figure out like what makes the most sense within my price range, which is kind of difficult. If they had mass release, you probably would have gotten the entire set now. That's true. That's true. It is. It only adds about 10 seconds though. Like when you really time it out, it doesn't take a whole lot of time. So the forum shot down your idea. It was a decent mid-range rig. I thought so too, but I posted it and a lot of people were talking about how like that power supply is known for exploding, how the 2060 doesn't make a whole lot of sense because it's outdated, how just like, I don't know, they were kind of tearing into it that since I was going to go with this company called Canada Computers, which is a chain, they're probably just trying to sell you overstock and get stuff off the shelf. And I was like, I guess so. And like, I think that power supply could explode was what got me like a little sidewinded by it. But I don't know. I might go back to the drawing board and try to just put something together. But Pixel, I might honestly, if I do that, I'll probably end up sending it to you again just to give me a quick like sanity check on it. But I just got to do some more research and just make sure that it makes sense for what I'm trying to do. But yeah. I have a friend that builds PC and knows everything. I'll send you his link because he's on YouTube too. That'd be awesome. Honestly, Pixel knows a ton about it as well. I have a good community of people that did it. I just don't know, like... I just don't know exactly what I need and how to make that happen. And especially happen in a budget, but... so far, so good. I mean, these changes that I made to my OBS have me at least safe for a while, so... Got it! Until, I don't know. PC Part Picker is a good website. I'm pretty sure that's actually where I was building it at. Found the shiny? We did. 477. At egg 477. We got one. So now I'm just trying to cruise around. I just wasted 2 Herba Mystica, but you know what? Whatever. Life happens. I don't know. So yeah, we're just trying to clear through some eggs. And just bounce between a couple other things. He can help you with the price range or tips. Okay, that's good. Because I know what my price range is going to be. But I just got to make sure that I can build something into it that is going to be beneficial. And this is probably the worst outbreak I've seen. Because they just take forever to show up. Domino's or Little Caesars? Domino's. Every day of the week. In college, I would have said Little Caesars because of $5 hot and ready. You bet. But Domino's all day, every day, baby. That's it. That's it. Domino's is what's up. Alright, I think when I release these, then this will be the end of the sandwich. Then we're going to go to a different outbreak. We'll go to the Swablu when it's daytime. And we'll see if we can get a gold Swablu. Because those are spawning pretty quick. I think we should be able to get one. Also, I'm going to start releasing 6 IVs. I just don't need them anymore. I have so many of them that it's just completely worthless. So we're going to start sacrificing some 6ers. What do we got? 2 minutes? Yeah, this will be perfect. Pizza Hut or Papa John's? Papa John's. Pizza Hut breadsticks, Papa John pizza, Papa John sauce. Pizza Hut cheese. Papa John's toppings. So Papa John's is the top tier. Except the breadsticks. Pizza Hut breadsticks. If Pizza Hut closed down and they just sold breadsticks, I'd still probably spend as much money there in a year as I do now. I miss Pizza Hut buffets. That was the best. When you're like, yeah, I'm going to have as many breadsticks as I want, and then you're going to just sit there and watch me do it. That was the best. Having free will is awesome. Just on 2 bags of Mott's gummies. Isn't that awesome? No one can tell you not to either. Free Willy. Having Free Willy is awesome. Free Willy 2 and Free Willy 3. Oh, she blue. She need to be white. Kricketot looks like it's dancing. Is that Mewtwo red caught? Huh? What you talking about? Not Shinobi? What are you talking about? And something tells me you are Shinobi. I feel like you're trying to lead people off the scent by saying that you aren't, but there's just my gut tells me that you are in fact Shinobi. Mm-hmm. Now you're saying, you know that it's you. You know you're Shinobi. Here you were trying to tell all of us that you're not, but I saw through the guys. I saw right through these tactics, through these tricks, through these TABs. I saw what you were doing. All right, what do we got? What do we got? 25 seconds. All right, let's see if we can get a purple in the 25 seconds. We didn't get a single shiny on that sandwich. Oh no, I have one more egg. Wieners. That's not great. That's not great. Not great for what we're trying to achieve. Great for like the egg hatching, but oh. I know what that means. I just went with it. You just gotta rock and roll, baby. You just gotta rock and roll. How much time we got left? How much time we got left? Oh, 1 second. Oh, nothing. Alright, so no shinies here, y'all. We are going to go do another outbreak. I have lots of them ready. So let's head on over to... we'll go to Swablu. We'll go to Swablu next. Up in here. Up in here. We'll see if we can get ourselves a golden Swablu. Because I already have one. And if we can get the other one done, then I have the line done. And then that's great for the living dex progress or whatever. I don't know. I'm just making this ish up as I go. Let's get rid of these guys. Did I up my counter? Yes, I did. I certainly did. I don't think Nick has seen any Naruto. This is true. I even probably said it wrong. Isn't it Naruto? I don't know. Nah, I haven't seen much. Okay, now do I have to go south? I think I have to go south. Yeah, south. A south-facing driveway. South-facing driveway is great in the winter. Also, a south-facing window is great for any plants you might be growing, especially certain herba mysticas. Alright, here we go. We got the Swablu. See, look at how many more of them there are. See how they spawn like crazy? There were some up here, there were some down there. This is going to be so much better for our mental health. The amount of Swablu we're about to see. Look at all these Swabies. Not Shinobi, Tamari, or, you know, I don't... See, these are things... This is like a different language to me, y'all. What do you mean? Remember Justin Bieber? You guys remember him? He was alright. Justin Bieber was a pretty cool dude. He wrote that song. Look at all the sway blues. I already got one at full odds. I think it'd be full odds, right? Isn't it just 1365? Who is Justice Bieber? Justin Bieber's this great Canadian pop star. Someone that we all should revere. Probably going to go down as the greatest pop star of all time, I'd say. It's a joke, it's a joke. It's a joke. I'm joking, I'm joking. But don't you think Justin Bieber will end up dethroning Michael Jackson as long as Justin Bieber doesn't have any scandals? Well, any scandals beyond, like, being a kid. He had a couple scandals because he was a kid, but, like, Michael Jackson had some scandals as an adult. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Dig, you pick it up and I'm throwing down. Let's get a shiny. Yeah? What do you guys think? 100% agree, Tamari and the Sand siblings were the best. Well, listen, I don't know much about the Sand siblings, but I do know that I don't like sand because it's coarse. Coarse? Gets everywhere. No, MJ and his hee-hees will never be topped. I think they will. I think they will. I think they will be topped by Mr. Beebs himself. By the Beebster. But what do I know? Michael Jackson's just from Gary, Indiana. And Justin Bieber's just from Kingston, Ontario, maybe? I don't remember where he's from. I think it's Kingston. Goodbye. Probably should have kept that. I'm pretty sure Adamant Nature's pretty good, but you know what? I'm over it. Mankey! Dang it! Get out of here. Goodbye, Mankey. Makuhita. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Some people said that we would get one between 450 and 499. We didn't get it there. Some people said between 500 and 549. We're on our way to that. I've never seen what's under the cap. Just a head. Just normal hair. Sometimes. Sometimes it's like today where I just haven't showered, so I stink. My hair is all messy from hats. So it's just his hair. Sup, Mewtwo, you psychic to take Shiny's cap off. Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it. Try it. I'm thirsty, but there's a cockroach in the kitchen. I got cockroachophobia. Well, here's the deal, man. You are literally like 500 times the size of a cockroach. Like, what's it gonna do to you? Just step on it. Just kill it. Just step on it. You'll be fine. Put some shoes on, get some boots. You won't even know. It's like stepping on a Cheeto. Like a really wet, gushy Cheeto. You know what I mean? You'll crush it. Absolutely crush it. They don't have bones. That's true. The bones are their money. In our world, bones equal dollars. I won't kill you. I just don't really take my hat off. Unless I've, like, showered and stuff. Because if I don't, then, like, today I've been wearing a beanie all day. Or as they say in Canada, I've been wearing a toque all day. So my hair's all flat and gross. So I just toss a hat on. Toss your hat. And they have wings. No. Cockroaches just can survive nuclear holocaust. But you know what they say? Somebody freaking stop me.
Somebody stop me.
So you gotta get out there and stop them. $540. Goodbye, sassy Froakie. I think I survived a meteor when the dinos didn't. I stepped on when it didn't die. It was just in my shoe. Yeah, but like, think about it this way. Just because you stepped on it and didn't die doesn't mean that if you don't continue to step on it, it won't eventually die. Like, they're not invulnerable. They're just tough. So you just keep hitting it, right? Anything can perish if you hit it enough. Chinese 2023. So just keep whacking it. Wagging it, wagging it. Alright, here we goes. This will take us up to egg number 545. But again, don't forget, we already got one. So now we're just busting through extras. Avery, what's going on, dude? Honestly, man, we are just rocking and rolling. We got ourselves one Froakie. Now we're just getting some extra eggs hatched, looking for some of my outbreaks. Oh god, here comes to hopefully reward us with another shiny tonight. But other than that, man, we're just rocking and rolling. How are you doing, dude? Good to see you. Hi, Avery. I just got home from work, about to play Fire Emblem and relax. Glad you got the shiny. Thanks, man. I have never played a Fire Emblem game, but I've only ever heard awesome things about them. Avery, you play a lot of games. And I don't mean that as like, it's not like a, man, you play a lot of games. I mean as like, you play a wide variety. Like, you cast a very wide net in the games that you play. And I find that to be very cool. I kind of like stay in my lane with games, and I feel like it'd be a lot more fun if I didn't. Like, if I was more willing to kind of step out and go try other games, I'd probably like enjoy them a lot. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, we only have 3.5 boxes left. How many have we hatched? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, we only have 3.5 left. Okay, let's crush it. We can get through all these tonight. That's exciting. Bro, I play too many, but they're so good. I'm a huge RDS turn-based player. That's super cool. I miss Age of Empires, man, and Age of Mythology. I miss both of those so much. I used to love playing Age of Empires. Age of Mythology was good because there used to be this code where you can get Canada bears, and then you could also get like purple flying hippos that shot lasers out of their eyes. But man, I love those. I think I always played them as a kid, so I always just love like building elite armies and taking people on. But I bet as an adult I would love it for like the actual strategy aspect of it. I wasn't here. Did you get another shiny Froakie? No, just the first one. Just the first one. Now we're just cruising around trying to see if we can get more. I have 3.5, almost 4 boxes of eggs left, so we're gonna see if we can get. We should be able to get all of them done by the end of stream. But purple flying hippos, yeah, they were like these purple flying hippos that shot lasers out of their eyes. It was cool. The code in the game was Wovwoo. And then Oh Canada, I think got you these Canada bears. It was just a bunch of bears with Canada flag capes. It was pretty hilarious. Big Nintendo fan. I am too, man. I am too. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for the 35 likes. That officially puts us at our like goal. Appreciate everybody who dropped those 35 and got us to this point. If you are at all interested in setting another like goal, please feel free to. I like an emoji on each side, and I like a goal in the middle that's somewhat realistic, but also a little bit advantageous, a little bit of an extra thing. Think you're going to change your YouTube name? There's a shiny Swablu. That took so much less time. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna just switch really quick. We're gonna bring in my Sarah Ledge just ever so slightly, ever so quickly. All right, here we go. Let's go get this guy. Come here, Swablu. So that completes that line. Really love to see that. That's a beautiful thing. You always love it. Pixel shifts. What's going on? All right. I caught the last one in a. I'm gonna catch this one in a quick ball. I think quick ball will look cool. Because it's like, it was blue, and now it's gold, so this is kind of like the blue and gold combine. Less rock and roll. Okay, we got that one done. Let's go ahead and just update our recents. Lechonk, I'm so sorry, Lechonk, you are near and you are dear to my heart, but Sway Blue is coming on in. Alright, so Sway Blue, get on in there, buddy. Great job. Great job. Sway Blue's done. We snug in bed. Oh, man. I love streaming, but man, I wish I was snug in bed right now. Maybe someday. No titles, no marks, but it is beautiful, and that's a gorgeous thing. Alright, let's get back to catching some Froakies, and then we're going to go to the worst place ever, which is the ocean, but we're going to be looking for that Tatsugiri, so we're going to see if we can get our Tatsu. Well, that's awesome. Shininja, so good to see you, man. It's been a while. Suscoco, please don't change your YouTube name. Is that Espathra in the bottom left? What do you mean? Like of my boxes, or was there a shiny Espathra on screen? I think you would enjoy Fire Emblem. It's a great RPG that's always worth the $60 price point, hundreds of hours of gameplay. See, that's awesome. I like games where you can truly get as much out of it as you possibly can. Like this, I feel like I'm milking this game for all it's worth, which isn't a bad thing. The stream format. Oh. No, it's actually Sia. That's actually Sia. Famous musician that sings Chandelier. And did a video with Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf. Honestly, it has been a while. Shidinja, I saw you somewhere earlier today? Yesterday? I saw you were hanging out in a stream. Maybe Puffins? I don't know where I saw you, but I was going to say hi, and then I'm like, no. I'm just going to lurk. I didn't want to get involved in chat, so I just lurked, but I did see you there. And I was like, I wonder where Shidinja's been. I haven't seen him in a while. Alright, this is pretty slick. Pretty slick, nasty, bruh. Sick, nasty, bruh. Alright, I'm not going to fly. I'm just going to go north, and we'll eventually get there. I'm not going to fly because I'm just going to add more eggs so we can keep hatching. Because I think that makes more sense. Change my name to Suckrock99. I would keep it where it's at. Suckrock. So, dude. Right? If I go north, will that take me to Casaroya? I think it will. Where's Shima? You know, Nick is in the back just lurking real hard. It's true. Sometimes I just sit there and I lurk and I dance. I just lurk and dance. Got school streams and Discord server to manage. I get it, man. Suscroc. I like Suscroc. That'll work. No, I get it, dude. Life's busy, baby. You got Froakie under odds. I'm assuming. No, I'm depressed, my brother Noik. I did get Froakie under odds. I got it at 447. I'm so sorry, Hassan. But it was done. And now we're just trying to get another one just for the S's and the G's of it all. Go get a snack. I might go get a drink. I might go get myself a drink. I might go get myself a liquid snack. I made these delicious lemon cakes. Well, me and Mrs. Shiny's made these delicious lemon cakes for dessert tonight. It was delicious. I'm going to take down the like goal because we did, in fact, hit it. So if anybody has another goal that they feel like pinning up, just you know the deal. You know the deal. You know how to make this happen. You know how to make magic happen. But this will take us to 555, which means we are officially over 550. But still, under odds for 2. That's kind of neat. Like goal 45. There we go. Hassan, you know what's up. You know how to make magic happen. Noah Spather, get away from me. Get away from me. Oh, it got away from me. Did you see how lucky I was there? Come on now. Come on. Let's do it. Look at all these Tinkatuffs. Acting all Tinkatuff. The funny story is that I have an illegal Pokemon in Violet. Why do you have an illegal Pokemon in Violet? You shouldn't have that. Shiny boys are back in trades now. What does that mean? The shiny boys are back in trades. Boys are back in trades. What does that mean? Oh, shiny bots. Oh, yeah. I saw that people are getting Pokemon from, like, Mewtwo or Machamp.com or whatever. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. Just can't use it in online stuff. I would just delete it right away. I would release it literally the second I got it. There's no need for that. Pokemon I have is Delphox. Yeah, I would honestly just get rid of it. Like, eventually that Pokemon's going to be in the game, so you might as well just wait until it's legal, right? Like, I mean, you shouldn't say illegal, you should say illegitimate. Because, like, it's not illegal to have the Pokemon in the game. It's not like you're breaking any laws. There's no law that says you can't have this, but it is, in fact, not legitimate. I found it as a sandy gas, and I thought it was a shiny Wiglet, so I'm naming my shiny Palisand Wiggly Sand. I dig that. I dig that. Palisand is so good. Sandy Gas is so good. Those are some of my favorite shinies. I was so pumped to get one in this game because it looks awesome. Sandy Gas will forever have a place in my heart as being the first full odds hunt that I did in Scarlet or in Sword and Shield. I get rid of it. It's already put so much time into it. I've gotten 2 shinies of it. Oh. Oh, you mean like you Masuda 2 shinies of it, or you trade? I guess if you traded them, who cares? Like, I would get rid of those instantly. But if you Masuda'd for them, then, yeah, I mean, like I said, who cares? No one will ever know. Love how it's a reference to the black sand beaches of volcanic islands. Yeah, it's just super cool. It's a very well thought out Pokemon. So I just looked at recent. Did you catch a shiny Swablu? I did. Yeah, I did. I did. Probably, I don't know, 10 minutes ago, maybe? Something like that. I got all the Delphox from eggs. That looks like a shiny. But it isn't. Yeah, I mean, if you got all the Delphox from eggs, then I also wouldn't get rid of it. But what I was saying was, if you got one in a trade from an illegitimate site, like, what does it matter? It's not legit, so you might as well just get rid of it. Black and blue on a shiny almost never fails to please, 100%. I asked my friend what his favorite shiny was. He said Regice. Why? Regice, more like Regicky, because it's icky. So let's head to Fennec. Can I use Ditto to get a Fennec? Yeah, I know. I know. There's a lot of people who feel strongly about that. I don't really feel strongly about it, but I do think that it is in fact cheating. That's not the shiny already, is it? No. I do think that it is cheating, but that's just me. And what my opinion is does not matter at all. Mass Man, what is up? How's life, baby? What's going on, Masked Man? I like your profile picture. It's a cool Pokeball. It's got a play button in it. Are you a content creator, Masked Man? Do you make YouTube videos? Are you a streamer or a creator? Either or. Dilly Chili, what is going on? How we doing? Either way, I'm keeping it. Shedinja, listen, you live how you want to live, baby. You live your life, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. It's a free country. Not really? Oh, okay, gotcha. The play button just made me wonder if you were. That's all good. Thanks for stopping in. Chili Chili. Chili Chili. Willy Chili Chili Bum Bum. Love it. Love to have you here. Kind of want to, though. Hey, do it. Do it up. Anybody who will tell you that anyone that does this, that just does this for fun, will tell you that the hardest thing to do is just getting started. Once you get started, it's just kind of ball rolling, baby. Just let it rock and roll. Get it all the way to the end. Crush it. If they were going to ban me for it, they would have done so by now. They're not going to ban you for it. But there are streamers who were streaming like the fact that they had Froakie early or Fennekin early or any of those in this game, and they got copyright claims against them, and they were forced to take their videos down. So there are people that are in fact kind of watching it. But like I said, man, it doesn't hurt anybody, so who cares? I just don't like it. I don't like it for a different reason, though. I don't like it for some degree of, like, moral objectionism, because web developers and game developers and engineers for games put in a ton of effort, ton of time, and then hackers come in and take that away from them. And it's like, imagine you worked on something for, like, months of your life, slaved hours away trying to build it, and then someone just released it early. Like a musician that, you know, gets their album leaked. Like, that's the same exact thing. Like, I wouldn't download a leaked album the same way I won't add a non-released Pokemon. That's basically it. Any luck? Yeah, we've had some good luck. We've had Froakie at 477 eggs, and then we just got the Swablu. Couldn't get this slack off, but that's okay. We're just crushing it. Yeah, GTA 6, exactly. Like, imagine all that work, and then someone just leaks it. Like, I don't know. To me, that's just really... This outbreak, though, like, do you see how slow this screen is running? That is just so brutal. Excited for Noribat Community Day. Yeah, I'm going to have to go on a longer walk tomorrow. It'll be nice. But yeah, that's my moral objectionism to having those Pokemon. It's just like somebody took the time and energy to build those things out and to design them and to make that a thing. And then oh my God, this is brutal. And then we just are so concerned about having it faster or earlier that we completely disregard the work, the time, and the effort and the energy that goes into developing that. So that's what bothers me more than anything. Now this Tatsugiri has Memento, so if we do end up seeing it, we have to make sure to save, or else could lose it pretty quick. I was watching, I think it was Small Ant, and he looked at like his hours that he played the game, and he looked at the time in game, and it was off by like 32 minutes, and it's like I've dropped 32 minutes worth of frames in this game, and that's crazy. That's crazy. So you know what? No, maybe I'm fine with you getting the Pokemon early, because the developers, you know, couldn't have fixed a game like this, or couldn't have fixed the lag issues that this game has, the performance issues. Oh, my egg rolls! Oh, but you got your egg rolls. Okay, good. Good. Oh, great. Veluza. Now we get to deal with that. I don't know if I can handle it, guys, being in the ocean. What kind of games do you play other than Pokemon? Let's see. I play a lot of Minecraft. I play a lot of Stardew Valley. I play a lot of Call of Duty Warzone. I play a lot of, mostly Pokemon lately. Animal Crossing, I played for a while. Play Mario Kart every now and again. Mario Party, I play every now and again. Red Dead Redemption 2. Splitgate, I was big on for a long time. Sea of Thieves, huge Sea of Thieves fan. I don't know. Kind of a lot of stuff. Big difference between Stardew Valley and COD. Yeah, huge difference, but yeah, mostly those. Those are probably like my main games. I don't play in Pixelmon, trying to get legendaries, let alone get them to spawn was a pain. Yeah, I remember I watched a couple streams of Pixelmon, but I'm suit hunting for Maractus and Sword Shield. Wish me luck because I need it. Good luck, Betty. Buddy. I don't know what I almost just called you Betty, but good luck. Masudas are always a little bit of a brutal go, but eventually it will shine. Just remember that. Yeah, but I was watching some people play Pixelmon, and honestly, I just love Minecraft the way it is. Like, I just love standard Minecraft, and I love standard Pokemon. I don't think I'd like the combination of the two. I've actually, like, never played a Minecraft mod. Not even texture packs. Like, I've barely ever played with different texture packs. I just like the original games. I think mods are super cool, and people who play with them, that's awesome, but yeah. I just always, I don't know, I just enjoy the originals. Minecraft, I feel like, is a game that we will never see another like it. I just think it's like a game that will transcend all time. Like, it'll go down as one of the greatest video games in history. An ever-generating world is just pretty amazing. Like, endless generation. Imagine an endless generation Pokemon game. Imagine a game where you're playing Pokemon and you're just thrown into the world and like all over 1,000 Pokemon are in it, but you don't know what you're gonna get. Like, you don't know what your decks will consist of, and you have to like go to other people's worlds and you have to like visit in order to complete your decks because you truly don't know what yours will be. Could be awesome, you know? Just really fun. Random biomes have different Pokemon, that sort of thing. Like, imagine how fun that would be. Terraria I could never get into. Now, a couple things about Terraria. I only ever played it on a console, and I think it would be much better. It feels like a PC or a computer-oriented game. Except for Pokemon other than minions. What? Oh, gotcha. But, how would that work? What if you get lost and couldn't look anything up? I mean, that's how Minecraft works, is you have coordinates and you just get back to, like, your base or your hometown or whatever, but maybe not an ever-generating world, but, like, maybe it would have parameters, but, like, your world would look a little different than someone else's world, and your list of Pokemon would be different. This is annoying. I'm just running into things. I just play creative mode because I'm scared. I don't like creative mode. I mean, it's fun if you're just building, but right now my buddy Dan and I are doing a hardcore world. So if we die, we have to restart. But Pokemon has stories and landmarks and stuff. I know, I'm talking something different. Something that's not just Pokemon. Something that's more than that. Exploration plus Pokemon. You know, something that goes a little bit beyond what we know. Something that changes things. Kind of steps away from that. I think could be kind of cool. You know what I mean? Oh, Froakie. You just keep on froking. Do Subnautica, whatever I dip under as hard as you did, I panicked. Oh, I've seen Subnautica. That game looks crazy. Yeah, like don't think of it as like traditional Pokemon. Think of it as like you start off in a town, you start off somewhere, and you just go and explore. And where you go explore is different than where someone else goes and explores, and you just have like different experiences, different Pokemon, different stuff like that. I just think it'd be kind of cool. I love Minecraft. Cookie, I love you, buddy. But yeah, Minecraft is so good. Minecraft is so good. It's such a just unique and fun concept. I got a really good seed, and my friend and I were in the nether within 10 minutes with a diamond pickaxe. Then I accidentally punched her. She fell in the lava with our pickaxe. It's not good. Yeah, thalassophobia is the worst. There's a great subreddit for it, and it's horrible. Would there be new mods? Oh, there's always going to be new mods. Oh my god, look at this. And not a single one is shiny that I can tell. The seed that my buddy and I just started on, we got diamonds pretty quick, but we're still not to the nether. But we did get diamonds. We got 3 diamonds within the first, like, 5 minutes, which is good. But we're taking it slow. Since it's hardcore, like, if you die, your world is gone. But we don't want that. We want to try and see how long we can go without dying. We've already died 4 times. This is our 4th restart, so we're just going to try and, like, stave this one off. Imagine shiny hunting Dynamo, that would be awful. I could never do it. I remember playing hours on Minecraft, and I found out about Pixelmon that got me hooked like a fish during fishing season. Did you find out about Pixelmon from when Brandon was doing it? Because I remember when Brandon was doing those Pixelmon streams thinking like, oh, this is kind of cool, but I didn't have anything to play it on. Maddie, weren't you shiny hunting Dynamo? Oh, you played a long time ago. Gotcha. Okay, I am getting out of the water. I know that I want this Tatsugiri. I know that all of us want to see another shiny, but this is horrible for me. Like, the experience of being in this water as playing it is bad. 40 sandwiches for 1, but you did end up getting it, so that's good. Like, just the lag alone is enough to make me not want to get in the water again. And, like, okay, I was going to say, where are they? We'll hatch these 5 eggs and hope we get lucky, and then I'm heading out. We're just going to ride around and get it. $10 years ago. You played Pixelmon 10 years ago? I didn't even know that it was a thing 10 years ago. I thought A-Drive just like maybe A-Drive just got like involved with it. You want to go for shiny Voltorb and Electrode. That's actually a super good idea. Maybe I'll do the same. Maybe I'll go ride around and see if I can get a Voltorb or an Electrode. Thank you everybody for the 40 likes, by the way. That's really awesome. Appreciate everybody who's liked and even those who haven't. Pixelmon's very old. Well, dang. Butter my butt and call me a biscuit. I had no idea. I thought it was like really new. Remember to bring a Pokemon with the damp ability. Damp it? I will. 575 eggs. Back then, the Pokemon models were look really bad. They went with the blocky aesthetic. Oh, and now it's not. Shiny Hunt Silly Cobra. All old Betty Jaundice eyes. Oh, thank God. Thank God that thing stopped me before I ran into it. I forget what the shinies look like. I should probably look these up. Hang on. Shiny Tatsugiri forms. What do they look like? Okay, this one becomes like brown. Yellow becomes orange. And pink becomes white. So this one should be pretty easy to spot. Maybe I'll stay in the water. Maybe I won't be a little wiener. Just look for the white one. But this one would be brown, right? I gotta leave to sleep because my body's tired. Bye, and I hope I can catch the next one. We'll see you later, Daddykins. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you again, whether you're highly in or whether you're Daddykins. Doesn't matter to me. Just come back, hang out, get some sleep. We'll hang out again soon, friend. Alright, so we're looking for something brown. Oh, barnacles. Pokemon Rumble Rush or Pokemon Quest, right? Wasn't Pokemon Quest the blocky aesthetic too? I had that for a while. That was fun. Pokemon Quest is good. My first Pokemon that visited my campsite in Pokemon Quest was a shiny Goldeen. Never shiny hunting Tatsugiri again. You did your time, you got the forms. Well, I'm completely jealous because right now this is not great. It's just crazy how like laggy and slow this thing runs. Like it actually blows my mind that the frame rate drops so severely. I understand like not being able to account for it, and I will say like my Switch is pretty old, so it runs pretty hot, but still. Uh-oh. Something's not right. I was at 395. And we've cleared a handful of boxes. And like, look, even when you're not in game, it runs slowly. Bad. Okay, we've done 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 180, 95. We should be at 75. So I will not count these. Whoops. I'm doing Masuda for Tatsugiri mainly because I just wanna. Honestly, like, I might do the same thing. Alright, so I will not count these eggs just because I had my count incorrect, but either way, rocking and rolling, kicking some butt. I want sushi now. Well, go get sushi. Sushis and sashimis. Go get some sushis and sashimis. But the bonus of not having to deal with the water lag is nice. That's true. That's true. You are in a really good spot not having to deal with this. Because this is bad. I guess it's a little bit better if I do this. If I kind of like go, let them all despawn, get on land for a bit, come off land, and go back in. This isn't so bad. Like, that's actually been okay. But all in all, yeah, pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. So this is actually egg number 577. So 100. Exactly 100 eggs. Do I have any marked shinies? Yes, I have a ton of them. Like, I actually have a large amount of marked shinies, more than I ever expected to have in any game, but yes. My best is a rare mark Iron Treads. That's probably my rarest one. I was thinking about doing a 1 in a million mark hunt, but I haven't done that yet, because it'd be pretty boring. Even though I'm on 630 moments, doesn't feel like it. That's good. That's good. That's always a good thing. Keeps the motivation high when it doesn't feel like you're that far into it. Scarlet Violet eggs are so fast. Yeah, they honestly are. It's actually kind of crazy. Got a crafty mark shiny Cloud Siren. Whooper's my favorite. Okay, that's pretty awesome. But yeah, apparently if you surprise trade a Pokemon, it has a very low chance, supposedly around 1 in 4,096, of getting a, what they call is like a 1 in a million mark or something like that. And it only can be applied from a surprise trade. Am I hunting Froakie, or are you clearing out your box? A mix of both. I'd love to get a second one for... I'd love to get 3, but I'd love to at least get a second one so that the line is 2/3 of the way complete. But it's mostly clearing out my boxes at this point. But yeah, I'm interested in doing a stream for that, but it would just involve surprise trading. Like, that's all the stream would be, is just surprise trading over and over and over again. I'm scarred from Shiny Wooper. I'm just trying to get a Shiny Flamigo while I do Tatsugiri, and I've gotten 4 Woopers. That's rough. At least Clodsire has some use in some Terra raids. Like, you have to think about, at least that's a huge benefit. Because it would be far worse if they didn't. Dondozo. Want the Woopers. Yeah, don't complain about Woopers. Cookie, you have a Wooper affinity. I have shiny forms of both Whoopers, and that brings me joy. I got the pink Whooper, and I got the blue Whooper. That's an exciting thing. Alright, here we go. Let's hatch an egg. Let's crack an egg. So this time we can actually increase our counter, which is great. Take a drink of water. I think I'm almost out. I'm almost out of water. Hatch 1,200 eggs and still no shiny? Oh no, keep going. Keep going. That's what you gotta do, is just keep going. Everything eventually will shine. 1,200, while that is double odds, you are getting so close. At 512 eggs, you are only 66% likely to have seen a shiny. At 1,200, you're probably in the 90s. So it's going to be coming. Just got to keep it going. Just don't give up. It will show up. That's how shinies work, is eventually they're going to be there. And you just got to let it happen. Let it happen. I'm fortunate. I got lucky again. But, yeah. Oh my god. And then this is going to cause an issue. Oh, run away, run away. Where are the Veloozas? Okay, hopefully they're far enough away. Be far enough away. They are. Love it. Love to see it. Let's hatch this final egg. There we go. Alright, 585 eggs in the bag? I don't know. I don't know what they're in. I'm gonna go Caleb. Thank you so much for still being here. Someone got 2 shiny Froakies and 420 eggs. Well, first one 368, second one 52. Wow. Wait, what? Wouldn't the first one be at 52 and the second one at 368? All right. Let's clear out the rest of my eggs. Gotcha. Gotcha. I wish Tatsugiri had a different type so I could pop a sandwich and clear out some of these other things. I don't have a Greninja because I have no friend. Well, you can get one next week. There's more Greninja raids coming soon. Oh, what's up, Dorian? Hey, how's it going, man? How are ya? Can't you do a dragon one? Is Tatsugiri dragon? Is Tatsugiri dragon? Oh my god, it is dragon. Oh, I might waste a sandwich. I might do it. I'm gonna do it. Why not? Working. When did you get it? 477. 477 on the nose. It is dragon water. We're gonna be doing it. We're gonna waste more Herba Mystica, y'all. And I'm pumped about it. Makes me very happy. Oh, now I think there will be some Dratinis that will show up, which is fine. Might be some Dreepies that show up, which is annoying, but we'll deal with it. But That'll help my outbreak chances. So this is good. This is good. What do we need? Dragon is avocado, salty, and spicy. Okay, we can crush that. Avocado, salty, spicy. We'll get that done as soon as these eggs are done, and then we're going to go make it happen. Yeah, because then we'll clear out at least some of the BS. Which is good. Do it. We're doing it. We're doing it. I have full disregard for my stock of Herba Mystica, so why not? I know that I should care more, but I just keep rocking and rolling with it. So this is the plan. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get these shinies. Keep getting them checks. We're gonna keep cashing them checks. All right, we got one more egg. We're gonna head over to this this island, and that's where it's gonna hatch. Bet your bottom dollar right here as soon as we land. There it is. I have no idea why Tatsugiri is dragon. Well, maybe because it's... I don't know. I got nothing. 590. All right, here we go. Okay, well then get off of the Pokemon. I just don't understand. I don't understand why it tells me I can't do it. Just get off of the Pokemon. That's one of the quality of life improvements in this game. You can't set up a picnic while riding a Pokemon. Well, I clearly want to set up a picnic, so take me off of the freaking thing. Here we go. Probably should have waited for it to be daytime. Look at that gross sandwich. That open-faced avocado and Herba Mystica sandwich. How nasty is that? Alright, here we go. Let's go get some shinies. Let's get it done. Actually, there's probably just going to be a ton... Oh, no. A ton of Swablu and Altaria. I was going to say, are there just going to be a ton of Tatsugiris on this island? I mean, there's at least one. Part of me just wants to stay here. Right? Like, why get in the water? I mean, I know we have the outbreak, but, like, there's going to be a ton that spawn on this island. I don't know. I'm torn. I'm torn. I don't know what's the smartest decision. We're going to go back to the outbreak. I think that's my decision for right now. We're going back to the outbreak. Because there's going to be no Veluzas, and that's all that's important. Is that we got rid of those things. But we'll see. We'll hatch some eggs while we're at it. Maybe I won't hatch as many eggs, though, to not waste this sandwich. I don't really know. Okay, I gotta look up the forms again. I'm very bad at this. Okay, so we're looking for... let's see. That one becomes brown. The yellow one becomes, like, orange with just a line. Is there something different with the tails? I thought there was something different with the tails. Like, that one would become white. If it was shiny. That would just be bright white. Okay. We'll see what we can find. One's all orange and brown. Okay. And then I know that one is just all white. And then there's the other one that seems like it would be harder to find. I'm back. Welcome back, me too. Oh, good. A storm. I was wondering if we were going to have anything that would slow us down even more, and the fact is a storm is what's going to slow us down. Alright, I think that's 5. So that brings us up to 595. Oh, nope. We got one more. I just want to increase the counter. Alright. Honestly, wish the other two weren't also orange. That's what I'm saying. Like, get out of here, Staraptor. Okay, I think I'm gonna wait a little bit. I think I'm not gonna hatch any eggs for the time being. Is that a shiny over to the left? That one's not shiny, is it? It's not the brown one. No? No. 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 It's not. At least 33% of the time you'll get a good shiny. What about the other percent of the time? What then? Dang it. Dang it. Dorian, you are the 1%. Like, what even is the good shiny? I don't. Is that the white one? Is that what people consider to be the good one? I kind of like the one that I'm going after in the outbreak, like the brown, the one where it's orange with the like darker brown on top. I think that looks slick. Man, this is brutal. They should not allow weather over the water. They should cancel it. And the fact that there hasn't been a hot fix for this game shows how little they care about developing after. Get their paycheck and call it a day. It's really sad. Sorry, I just had to reply to a text. All right, let's go swap. I'm gonna add some more in. She's doing good. She just got back. She was at a friend's birthday party, I think, tonight. So now she's just chilling. She just texted me to say, "How long are you streaming? Should I go to bed?" I was like, "Yeah." But Ma Shinies is doing good too. Mom's doing all right. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now the storm's at least done. Let's head up here, see if we can get anything good up on the ground floor. Up on the grass. I hate this lake. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, go to bed. I'm hunting shinies. I'm trying to get these shinies. Sleep doesn't put food on the table. I mean, shinies don't either, but you know what I mean. Alright, here comes up to egg number 600. 600 times we've seen this animation. And heard this jingle. Maybe some sushis and some sashimis. Shushis and sashimis. Shushis. Sashimis. All right. Not Shinobi, what's up? I don't know what a shinobi is. You're the one who says, if you have to say that you're not something, that means you probably are. Some smoke Veluza. As long as Veluza's out of the game, I don't care how we get rid of it. Veluza's the worst thing that they introduced in this game. I understand that you have to have some aggressive, but like, that one's just annoying. Ugh, doesn't need to be that aggressive. Alright, so that's 600 down. I'm going to keep riding around. We're not going to interrupt our sandwich for a bit. We're going to see if we can get this outbreak. Just wondering, like, how noticeable is this one going to be? I feel like it'll be pretty noticeable. I feel like you'll see the dark pretty quickly. Right? Tatsugiri is part dragon. Is it part Imagine Dragon? Thunder. Feel the thunder, the lightning, and the thunder. Okay, we're gonna go back at it, back into the water. This is like really aggressively bad, isn't it? So it looks like the parameters of the outbreak kind of end over here. So I need to kind of stay back in here. Hunting shinies, talking to friends. I mean, that part's not so bad. Hunting this particular shiny is what's draining my life force. Alright, we'll go back onto land. Tatsugiri is a mythical dragon which ruled the waters of Paldea and kept everyone and everything in order. Well, now it just seems like a little wiener. Who doesn't want to be shiny? Seems like something who has just taken his sweet time to be shiny. They're all over, though. I'm gonna go back to Bummy Hunt Verizon tomorrow, or Verizion tomorrow. Ooh. Back to my. Okay, that makes more sense. Been 2 weeks on and off of soft resets. It needs to shine. That is such a grind. Are you doing that in one of the 3DS games? I'm guessing not in Sword or Shield, right? Or are you doing that in Sword and Shield? Because that's a long one. Alright, let's put some in. For the sake of time, though, I'll just release these later. Ultrasun, my first hunt to actually go over odds. Wow, that's actually pretty crazy. I remember when you got, I think it was on your birthday, you got Yveltal in like 3 or 4 resets. Something like that. I remember that. That was pretty wild. First time you're always over odds? What do you mean? What do you mean first time? Most hype moment in my shiny career. Dude, that was so fun. 3 is crazy. Like, 3 is so unbelievably lucky. Oh, God. Brutal. These Tatsugiris are draining me. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dorian. I wasn't sure if the yawn counter was going to be updated or not, but it certainly is. Oh, now I gotta fight this Staraptor. I'm so over this bird. Some of my least favorite Pokemon are on this island. I think it's time to leave this evil place. Took me 2003 Dreepy eggs for a shiny, 3,500 for a Charmander. That's brutal. I would just quit. It's not worth it. It's not worth the energy and the continual disappointment. All right, here we go. Let's hatch another one. I mean, like I said, I've gone. The most I've ever gone on a Masuda was 683, I think, maybe less. I think it was 683, 687, something like that. And then the most I've ever gone on a hunt would be Arceus, which is currently at 3,220, I think is. So that would be my longest one yet, is Arceus. But that's a 4096, so if you really look at it that way, my longest hunt would be 25, 26. Just based on odds alone. But yeah, let's see, how many boxes do I have left? 2.5, almost 2 full. Here, we'll just, how much time's left on the sandwich? All right, we'll just run this sandwich. We'll see what we can get. Actually, you know what? I just can't decide what I want. I'm just very indecisive. Shiny sus? No, I'm not sus. I'm too dumb to hack. I don't even know how to do it if I wanted to. Not to mention, if I really wanted to, I'd hack in that freaking Archaea so I could just get that thing done. That thing is going to end me. That's going to be the end. But someday it'll shine. I know it will. And it'll be super exciting when it does. Got my shiny electrode. Nice. Nice. My shinies, they're just not showing up today. They're just not coming to play. They're just staying home. They're hiding. They don't want anything to do with me. I don't understand it, but they're just over it. Except for like the 2 that we got. Those I guess did want to show up and play, but the rest, they're just over me. They don't want anything to do with it. Don't want to come over. Don't want to hang out. Don't want to come up on camera. Being camera shy. Sometimes you just don't have great luck. That's how it goes. I mean, realistically, having an under odds Masuda hunt's pretty good luck, so I'm not mad about it, but I'd like to have another shiny tonight. Before your boy goes to sleep. Before I go sleepy. I think that's shiny. I think that's shiny in front of me. I think that's shiny. I think the one right in front of us is shiny. I'm almost positive it is. I think that's shiny. All right, we're gonna save. Yeah, it certainly is. 100%. 100%. All right, we got it. All right, this is good. This is good. Okay, let's see. What do I need? We're just gonna try and. Honestly, we might just have to soft reset. We're just gonna try and catch this thing. I know it's got memento, but we're just going for it. It's not shiny. That's the most disappointing thing that's happened in like 10 years. It's not shiny. It is just the shadows. I hate this Pokemon. I hate this Pokemon so very much. I can't even begin to stand it. How disappointing was that? Did that not look shiny? Ugh. Ugh. Oh, hi, stream. Oh, hi, Ender. I just misled everyone with thinking that we had a shiny, but instead, it's just a heartbreak. I hate the shadows in this game. Apparently my eyesight doesn't work very well anymore. It's just a lot. It's just a lot to handle. It's just a lot to handle. Emotionally, I'm devastated. I don't know if I can ever recover from what just happened. From the embarrassment. I got something to share with y'all. Ender, tell us. What's going on? What do you got to share? Tell me what you got. Tell me about the exciting news. So I got a hacker to Unicircle Burrito Hisuian Zorua with me. Okay, this is starting out. And I'm currently shiny hunting it. Okay. What is this? Is there more? Are we ending there? Is there more details? I think you might have missed one. When? Where? Is it still out there? Is it still spawned? Is it still existing? Please tell me it's still there. I hate this Pokemon. Hisuian Zorua is an illegal mon. Again. Illegal indicates that you could go to jail for it. It's just an illegitimate mon. It's just not in the game yet. You're not doing anything illegal. Ender. What are we getting to here? You're building the story up. Just saying I'm shiny hunt. Oh, gotcha. It's cool. Just don't post any videos of it on YouTube, or else you'll get your video taken down, and then you might get a cease and desist from Nintendo. So just be careful if you're gonna record it. Just make sure you don't put it on YouTube, or else you could get in some trouble for that. And no one wants to get in trouble for that. It's not obtainable unless you mod. Yeah, that and Chespin and I forget Fennekin. You can get all of them and Zorua. But yeah, seriously, don't put a video up, man. Like that's you could get in some trouble for that, and that's not worth it. It's not worth it for something that's going to be in the game in like a month. Alright, 610. You go for shiny Cloth. Cloth is so good. Cloth and Orthworm are both awesome. They're like really nice blues. Usually I don't like the bright reds to the bright blues, but they did a really good job with the actual blue itself. Yeah, big fan of that. Thankfully, don't have my NS linked to my YouTube, and I have like 40 subs, so I feel like Nintendo won't see it regardless, but I don't really upload. Yeah, that's either way. I wouldn't upload that. Just keep it for yourself. And all of the Hisui and Zoruas that you are currently hatching, when they are actually released in the game, they will be allowed online. So at least you'll have them for eventually. But yeah. I don't know. I'm just in the camp. Like, it's going to be out eventually. We can just wait. Trying to protect my kingdom. Do it up, buddy. Do it up. Yeah, I just sit there and I think, like, okay, eventually this is going to be allowed. I just got into Mesagoza without fighting Nimona. That's cool. How'd you do that? What's your favorite shiny that I have? Honestly, probably Rayquaza. Probably Rayquaza. Yeah, I would say probably that. Maybe my... I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, shiny Goomy. Well, at least we got something, right? At least something came out of this sandwich. And that something is a shiny Goomy, so that's pretty exciting. What would this look good in? Probably this. Let's toss in there. See if we can get it. That's exciting. Oh, can this thing run or something? No, we should be okay. We should be alright. We're just gonna keep tossing at this. At least we have something. Could be worse. Can I say something, my friend? And it would be cool if you could send me your reaction. That would be cool if you can. Or if, yeah, send it over. Send it over. You can just DM it to me on Discord. One more minute of sandwich. Yeah, I think mine's probably closing in here really shortly. A little bit of shiny hype, a little bit. At least we got one on the sandwich. It's not the Tatsugiri, but it is at least not a waste of a sandwich, which is good. Come on, how about a crit? How about one crit? Wait, you reset if you don't get anything. Yeah, but I'm hatching eggs at the same time, so I have to make a choice to either waste my Herba Mystica or rehatch a bunch of eggs. So normally I don't use Herba Mystica when I'm hatching eggs for that exact reason, but like I don't really care about Herba Mystica. You can get so much of it in this game. You just gotta grind for it, but literally you reset, you find like 10 raids, you get at least, I don't know, 1 or 2 from a 6-star most of the time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really worry too much about it. But normally, yes, I do reset when I've used Herba Mystica, but when I'm hatching eggs, I don't want to go and hatch all those again. Maybe I will switch out and grab my... I might switch out and grab my, what do you call it? Ooh, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to switch to my Ceruledge and we'll try and knock this thing down. Alright. Alright. I'll swipe it. There we go. So what shiny Paradox mines you got? I think I have everything but Jugulus and Moth. I think I have everything except for Jugulus and Moth. I think that's... Yeah, everything except for Jugulus and Moth. My goodness. Look at that attack from that little ball of goo. Moth's the hardest one. Yeah, I mean, just, it's tough to, you can't even tell. Like, it's so difficult to see the difference between the two. But... Oh my god, this is so... I can't even... Aren't you supposed to be able to get, like... Isn't the whole point of this is to just get crits all the time? And is it like if you don't get a crit, you do not get to catch the Pokemon? Because that's what it feels like sometimes. It's like, unless you see a critical... There we go. Thank God. Got Slitherwing and Screamtail, not Project Roaring Moon. Oh, yeah, in Violet, though. In Violet, though. Alright, here we go. So this is going to bring us up to 100. So I'm going to have to move that number. Where is it? I don't... Where's that at? Where is that number? Okay, where did I put that at? What the heck? I don't know where that thing is at. Oh man, why can't I find it? Cause I gotta move it. That's okay, we can do that later. Premier Ball's always crit catch. Or only crit catch. That's not, no, that's not true. You mean like they will only catch on a critical? Is that what you mean? No titles. Gotcha. But it just feels like all the balls, like if you can't catch anything unless it's a critical. Like, if it feels like you can never just get like 3 shakes and a catch. Like it's either a critical or you don't catch it, and that seems stupid. If you caught it and you try to catch it again in a quick ball, only crits work. Okay, I just gotta figure out where this thing is at. Because I cannot find this number on my overlay, and that's so bizarre. But that's okay, we'll adjust that in a second. Can you find it on your sources list? No, like I'm looking for it and I literally can't find where it's at. Like I can't remember what I named it, but I'll find it eventually. I have lots of things locked down, so that's why I can't just click on it, because I lock things for that specific purpose. Alright, so let's do these 5. That should run my timer out on the Sando, I think. Yeah, okay. God, that's funny. Legitimately have no idea where I put that. Recent shiny update. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. Rock and roll. Goomy coming in. Recent shiny update done. Crushed it. Oh, you dink. I guess we'll go back out into the water until this timer is done, which is coming up close. 20 seconds. 20 seconds to find it. 20 seconds to find this shiny. And sandwich will kill it. That's okay. Alright, let me see if I can find this thing. So I got my Masuda checks, which is over here. I got my shiny count, which is there. Okay. Oh, I had that one locked. That makes sense. There we go. Okay, now we're good. I had that one individual element locked. That's why it wasn't showing up when I wanted it to. Easy. Easy. Alright, so this will take us to 620 eggs. How about that? Not too bad. Started at 395, got to 620, so 200 and... Oh, I don't know, 35 eggs? Is that right? Is that math? 25. 625 eggs. 325. 225 eggs? I don't know. We hatched some eggs. Let's not put a number on it. 1,256 eggs. Dang. You're taking your time. Hopefully it shows up soon. Hopefully you don't go 3 times over odds. Sometimes that can happen. Like, foot fell asleep. All right, up to 620. Ooh, and egg number 620 is not shiny. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up stream for today. I am getting tired. It is almost midnight, which means we're about to lose this outbreak anyway. So I'm just going to call it there. Let's just evolve. Let's evolve Froakie real quick. Let's evolve that into Greninja, and then we will call it a wonderful night. Hopefully we'll be back soon. If I'm not back tomorrow, please come and visit us tomorrow or on Monday morning for Mornings with Arceus. Got a good trivia this week, probably the hardest one that I've had yet. So let's go ahead and let's evolve this guy, and we'll go from there. All right, so let's see. Bag, grab some candies, grab some of these. We'll give it 11 to start. There we go, level 69. We should see it update. Ooh, swimming in the water too. That's cool. Do it on land. Why not? Why not in the water? Here, we'll do this one in the water. We'll do the next one on land. Oh yeah, that looks weird. That looks weird. You're right. We're gonna go do it. We're gonna do it on land. We're over the water. Come here. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that looks super weird in the water. Oh, this $1 billion game right there. You see that? It's a $1 billion game. All right. Frogadier, and here it comes. Why is it so close? Why is it so close? There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. That's slick. That is a slick, slick shiny. Well done. Well done to whoever designed that one. Oh, that's dope. All right, y'all. That's it. All right, I'm off for the evening. I'm gonna go get some sleep. You guys should all do the same. And until next time, you guys have all been amazing. And I've been Shinies. And I love you very, very much. And we'll see you again soon. Bye. Bye.